haven't gone over a whole lot.
It says stop now, right?
So you paused the thing?
Oh, it doesn't.
Do it.
You paused it?
I stopped it and completely restarted.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, there is no pause. So that means after the break last time, we didn't turn it back on either.
Huh.
2 sessions ago for this group, or my last group.
See what
Last
happened
time we
was
played.
Did we not stream last week?
We did, but I did it from home.
Oh, yeah.
So the last time, oh, that's gonna suck.
somebody's doing a recap.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to. Sorry, one of these said something about a mountain. There it is. Look for den of wolves in the hills overlooking a mountain lake. Josh, the lake that's around here, are there hills around it? Like we went to the lake to save the little girl or whatever. Were there hills around that lake?
Look up
I feel like
that. I mostly just want to look up the description. Because I can see what is in the map,
Okay.
which I can share with you, but
Just go by straw. I'm pretty sure you'll know.
You have fun with
I
that.
will be honest with you.
Because you mentioned you didn't know.
Okay. The reading, the way it's worded in the book, at the foot of a mountain nestled in the misty forest is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror.
I wouldn't really call that what that particular card was talking about then. A den of wolves on the hills overlooking a mountain. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm finding my urge to add more here because on the one hand, I want to explain what I think it is. On the other hand, I know that would guide you in a way that I don't want to guide you. I want you all to figure it out. So.
Right. Okay. So we're just going back to the camp, but do we want to do anything else in town first? I wouldn't mind a drink after the hex, honestly.
Well, I mean, so we've dropped the kids off. We talked to Arena. We talked to Ismark about the card reading. I'd like to talk to Arena and see where she wants to stay, or if she wants to go.
Let's do that before we leave then.
Yeah, and then I would like to go back to the Stani camp with my books and study. And I could also look through the books to see if there's any mentions of anything that was mentioned in the card reading.
All right.
That's what I
did you
wanted
ever
to
get your bookshelf for the cart?
I think we have to get the clockwork guy for that. Was that the deal that we made?
I wonder if Stefan ever works with wood.
Could ask him.
Not
His
level
own
blacksmith type of thing.
Can you store things in the tiny hut? Okay.
If I remember correctly, once that spell disperses, it's gone.
Okay.
It's more just a force field around us. It's literally, oh crap, we gotta take a long rest and there's demons everywhere.
Yeah. In the middle of a dungeon, surrounded by a whole bunch of stuff.
That'd have been really funny if, like, right before I got arrested, I'd be like, hold on. And go in my hut real quick.
You sit there, take a long rest, just be ready to fight us, and it's over.
Stays in there long enough.
I could be in there for quite a while, though.
It won't come out.
It lasts 8 hours? I think it lasts longer than that. Once you leave, it dissipates too, so.
What's the difference between the hut and the one that has the hole and you can climb into it? It's like a rope and you can climb up.
The hut is other people can with your rope trick is just for you.
I was only one person.
It's not very big.
Just a tiny, like literally pocket dimension.
Yeah.
Going into
It
the
does
tree
say, after 60 days, there's a cumulative 5% chance per day that the spell's effect ends.
Per
Where's the duration
for
of
2
that
months.
stuff?
Instantaneous.
Bye.
not that. What page is it?
254.
And you can also see out, but nobody can see in, right?
I think so.
Effects ends if you cast a spell again, if the small replica chest is destroyed,
You're
or if
reading
you
the
choose
wrong
to end this spell as
You're
an
reading the
action.
wrong one.
Huh?
You're reading the wrong spell.
Leave it. Oh, wow, yeah.
When you said chest, it's like, wait, that's not. That's a different thing.
8 hours. I like the 60 days, but
Although now I want to know what the chest does.
can you use it?
Sweet. That is.
Wow, I totally read like the wrong one.
Alright, so we want to talk to Arena, find out what she wants to do. I want to drink. If we get back to the camp and we're just going to stay there, I want to spar with Aurora if she's willing.
Alright.
Not with a weapon, or
Hmm.
or something, or a stick. I'm not used to fighting things on 4 legs.
Fight one of us, you fight both of us.
Okay, I'll fight with 2 sticks.
Do what?
I'll fight with 2 sticks.
2 sticks.
I feel like the barbarian.
I'll be alright with that.
Okay, so you all make it back to camp successfully, alive. You find the Vistani children out playing around. You find Arabelle around them a little bit. But she appears to be on the outside, looking in. Almost like she, appreciates that they're having fun, but she herself doesn't enjoy the game that they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, at the Vistani camp?
Yeah.
Why would she be at the Vistani camp?
It's the Vistani camp over there. That's where the elves were as well.
I thought we were going to go on.
Oh, you were going to the other one with Madame Ava?
That's like 2 days away, isn't it?
No. I don't know.
She had mentioned she wouldn't mind seeing those, but that's like a 2-day trip, isn't it?
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
it's-
far.
It's a while.
I thought
Yeah.
it was like half a day or something.
Oh, maybe.
Well, we could go back to there at some point, but yeah, as far as drastic, this is probably the way to
Okay,
go.
that's fine. I still didn't think that the not Drow elves hung out with the Vistani very much.
Weren't they like imprisoned by the
Yeah.
people?
So I still don't know why she'd be at the Vistani camp.
And isn't she like half Stony, half Dusk Elf though? So I
But
don't know.
the little
And there
girl
was
we
kids.
I didn't think so. I thought she was just the only.
Who is this
female
her we're
Dusk
talking
Elf.
about? I thought we were talking about Arena.
Arabelle,
No,
the only
Arabelle,
female.
the Dusk Elf we saved. the
Dusk
little
Elf.
girl.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still at the church, remember?
He assumed we said we were going to the Vistani camp. He assumed
Oh.
we were there. So he
Nobody
started
ever
Vistani.
said any different
I'm not sure.
because you guys were talking
I
about
would-
spells and stuff.
I'm
I
gonna
would
drink.
offer you a drink from my hip flask, but
If
Oh,
I
wait,
already
if
you had to drink
that
it off.
one.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, snap.
Well,
Leave
just
the
leave it
pillows.
on until it turns off.
Okay.
Move the pillows
Yeah,
out
we're
of the
gonna-
way though.
Oh yeah. Also move that pillow right there.
Yeah,
Please, thank you.
for multiple reasons.
Snoop Dogg walks in.
Except that gets a lot of talking here, so I find I have to like pulsate it a little bit.
Okay, I mean it
Otherwise-
turns itself off for
It
like
does,
seconds.
but then the smoke detector goes off, and I don't want to deal with that.
Stop following me.
It's fried for some
So
reason.
yeah, it feels more like them already. I immediately go over to Arabelle
All right.
and ask her how she's doing.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
And she's happy to be
Do we
home.
know this is a
Yes,
problem?
I am very happy. I've been watching the children play. They seem to be having fun, don't you think?
They do. They do like to have their fun.
Yeah. I do plan on learning more about
Be trying to get fresh.
them and growing to appreciate them a little bit more.
That's fair.
It seems that my brush with death has shown me that I need to appreciate more things in life.
Yeah, that from what I've read, a lot of people come to feel that way after such an experience.
Oh yes, but listen to me talking about myself. So, how are you? What has your group been up to?
Well, we went and, You know, the windmill. I guess it was a windmill? I don't know. I'm sure you've heard about the 3 women who took up residence there.
Oh yes, the hags.
Yes. Well, we decided to go have a talk with them. In other words, kill them. So,
Oh
you know.
my, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, several of us almost died, despite my warnings. They don't really listen to me. But we did make it out, and we were able to find 2 children that they had
That's good.
captured. So, yeah.
That's very nice. I know I was glad when you rescued me from the man who had kidnapped me, but I can't imagine being there with those hags. What horrors those children must have faced.
Yeah, I can imagine, because we found some remains as well, but we laid those to rest in the town. So.
That's good. That's good. Tell me, do you believe in destiny?
I think I do.
I have been, I guess, romanced by the idea of it, but the older I get, the more I realize that I don't know why, but a great destiny awaits me. I just sense it. I sense its purpose in my future.
I feel something about you. I don't know what it is, but I think that could be it.
I almost get an idea of your destiny as well.
No. What
Yeah.
do you think?
You have a very difficult choice, but ahead of you. Either way, it's going to be tough to move forward after that choice.
It's true.
Your knee will be broken.
I guess we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, so I look forward to seeing how your destiny plays out, Hillary.
Well, thank you.
The current thing about the missing child.
Oh, yeah. Thought you didn't care about that.
Oh, that was Ryan to Sarah. Where cares nothing
It's in
about
character
people.
now. It's totally in character now. Oh,
See what happened was.
I did want to ask you about one thing that Madame Ava told us.
Madam Eva.
She did a card reading for us, and I was hoping that you might be able to shed a little bit more light on some of it. One of the cards says it tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. And she said, the Vistani have what you seek. A missing child holds the key to the treasure's release.
Oh, yes. I do believe that the missing child is talking about me. And, well, you are free to search, the treasure wagon. And she points you over in the other direction. She says, trust me, my father, you've helped rescue me. My father would be more than willing to let you have whatever you want from it.
Let's do it.
Yay,
Alright,
treasure.
yes, I'd like to talk to him about it too.
Fact.
She points you over to specifically a Vistani treasure wagon.
Okay. Okay. I'll,
Let's go get some roots.
Chinese tabidly kind of walk towards it, I guess.
Okay. You go towards it. You see some like a Vistani outside, kind of guarding it. He sees you, but he has. He doesn't make any motion to stop you or anything. You get the feeling
Walk
that
up
your
to the guard
father
and
spoke
say-
with him, and that you have basically access to this whole camp.
We could just walk up to the guard and say, hey, the 7-year-old over there said we could get any treasure out of here we wanted. I'm sure the 7-year-old from your prisoners has the authority to say that, right?
So yeah, I like having full control access to the camp.
Do you say that? Ryan?
No.
Okay. She's an unusual child, don't you think?
Yeah,
She is.
she excelled with throwing.
I like her.
And that was Matt, not me.
She reminds Hillary of Hillary. Especially the watching children play but not really playing with them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much her. As a kid.
Jade was about her age. She died.
Oh.
Well, I'll engage with the guard first.
I'll just go
Okay.
pick up the wagon and
And-
walk away.
So I feel
I picked one piece. The wagon.
wrong, just taking something without saying anything.
You just
first.
guide us direction. I'll do that.
I'll mention
Yeah, major illusion.
kind
though.
of what Arabelle was saying, and I guess I could tell him about the murder
Even
as
better.
well, too.
Leave it
And
in,
ask
go
if
back.
he minds
As
if
we
I
cater to
go
the
through and see if there's
Heist.
anything that
I like it.
seems like goes with this.
Okay. He says no. He says, I don't mind at all. Your father's instructed me to, the rest of us, to allow you whatever access you need.
Okay.
As for Arabelle, we kind of like having her around. Let's just say she's more adult than some adults I've met.
Absolutely. And she's a good kid.
Indeed.
Alright, well, I will, in that case, I will, I guess, climb into the wagon and take a moment to pray to the life giver and see if he can help me find what I'm looking for.
Okay. You begin praying, and all of a sudden, you hear. You honestly think that the life giver is listening to you in my realm,
Is he here or just talking to her?
talking?
Do any of the rest of us hear that?
No.
That's not creepy at all.
It never hurts to try to talk to him.
Do we hear her
However,
talking to
you
herself?
then begin to notice a gleam over in the corner, and you see this.
A looting square.
Good, pretty.
The holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Ravenkind.
This requires attunement. What alignment are you? If you don't mind sharing.
Neutral good.
Okay. You
Place
have
right
the
now.
option to attune to this if you would like.
Hell yeah, of course. I'll definitely take it.
Since you're of a good alignment.
Okay. Good, very good to note. And I will try to think back and pray a little bit more. And just respond,
What does it do?
I always carry the gifts that the life giver has given me, even when we're separate.
Yeah, so what's it do?
Yeah. It, and you would figure this out, of course, after 24 hours. It is a platinum amulet shaped like the sun, with a large crystal embedded in its center. The holy symbol has 10 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn. Pull to vampires. As an action, you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. Vampires and vampire spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol when it flares must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a target is paralyzed for 1 minute. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns to end the effect on itself. Turn Undead. If you have the Turn Undead or the Turn the Unholy feature, you can expend 3 charges when you present the holy symbol while using that feature. When you do so, undead have disadvantage on their saving throws against the effect. Sunlight. As an action, you can expend 5 charges while presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect. No action required.
I like this.
From your research, Stellari, specifically just from your research, you would know that the holy symbol of Ravenkind is a unique holy symbol sacred to the good-hearted faithful of Barovia. It predates the establishment of any church in Barovia. According to legend, it was delivered to a paladin named Lugdana by a giant raven, or an angel in the form of a giant raven. Lugdana used the holy symbol to root out and destroy nests of vampires until her death. The high priest of Ravenloft kept and wore the holy symbol after Lugdana's passing. I can send you all of this in the form of text.
That sounds good.
But that is.
But
That's a whole bunch
that
of extra
is
spells,
one of
though.
the treasures. The other two treasures are equally as powerful.
Question.
Well, I guess I'm gonna jump in this wagon.
So
then.
They're not here. They're somewhere else.
To
This
free
is the card right
vampire. Could they like toss it to someone else and they get something sunlight?
It's like
or
playing
how does it
Blue's
work?
Clues,
It
but like
requires attunement.
Fine.
Whoever, basically, the only two people in this party that can attune to it are JT's character and Sarah's character because of their class. And JT, I'm assuming your character is good aligned. That's fine. I'm pretty sure, but
So you have to be a spellcaster for
Yeah.
that?
you have to be a paladin or a cleric
Well, it sounded like
of
Did it-
good aligned.
So could they swap it off?
It has to
24
be
hours.
attuned after 24 hours.
we could
Oh,
switch,
it's only
but
one person can
Yeah.
attune to it. Okay.
Okay. That time's when we got loot, though, wasn't it?
So I'm going to share this sheet with you so you can actually look up this information within Fantasy Rounds and read this small
Okay.
little print.
perfect.
Where is that? But like I said, I will send you.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit.
yeah, that's cooler than my collar.
Well,
I don't even think
almost
it's
all of
college.
it's found it.
Or probably not there either. But
And then we got the order for so we got the cloak of protection and the same thing. That's not done. The sword we found. That's good. And then I found that and I was like,
That's funny.
the only thing that I have basically is the short sword that Ryan has. It's like, guys, I'm not trying to take all the loot, I promise. It's like, they're like, please don't die. We like you taking this.
You're that bastard of WoW that rolls
My other
D on
campaigns.
everything.
So,
Not intentionally.
but it seems like this could be like really useful for like as Vistani, like
Now we can go to
doing
Ravenloft.
your historical research, using Barovia to go through. That would be so convenient. So Hilary really needs to learn how to do that.
It's kind of cool that the cleric found the totally cleric-based magic item.
That was pretty handy, and it's in a rather appropriate place for her.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and when I put it on, I'm going to put it on and tuck it in under my armor,
All right.
and so it's not
Visible.
invisible. Yes.
Okay. And after she comes out, the rest of you don't notice anything.
What'd you find?
Oh, there's some really neat. There's lots of money in there and gold and things, and some treasures. So yeah, we'll check it out later. I'll fill you guys in on some of that stuff later. Like when we're not around anybody else.
From under
Like
her,
if you are roll a 17, I know that you're trying to hit 2.
Yeah.
from under her chest, you see a faint glow like Iron Man's archery actor.
You totally do. That's totally happened. Not Buchanan.
Oh,
Not Buchanan.
because
Okay.
you accidentally turned on the sunlight feature because you don't know how to use it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Some random vampire a few paces off in the woods. Just like,
Your hair's a little aloft from like static electricity.
yeah.
Looks like you're powering up.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
And she's a fan already. It's shaped like the sun. So yeah.
Now, with me reading that out, you know what level of power these other treasures could be, and so now you know how valuable they are. They actually can make or break your fight against Strahd. You can totally go up against Strahd without any of them. It's fine. Don't care. But
It's gonna be
they
a short
will help.
campaign. Matt will be the first to die.
That would be
I've
cool
already
though.
been
If we
the
had a
first
TBK with Strahd and he kept us all alive as vampire ninjas, then you switch it out and you have an evil campaign as your same characters.
Very world domination.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then all my stats are capped at
That would
18.
be kind of fun though. Part of me kind of wants to do that now.
But all my stats are capped at 18 that way.
Ooh, and then we'll
Yeah.
just fight the other group. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and since you've already mentioned the card reading and dealt with two things on the card reading, there is another character you've not met yet that can do another card reading for you. If you get that character to do a card reading for you, I will. You already have these two items.
So we just do it for
in
that
the- Yeah,
reading.
you just only
The-
change what you haven't discovered.
Those same
yet.
two cards would happen to come up again.
That would be funny. Alright, let's go back to the study camp.
Wait, so we've already done one card?
You've
We
done
just
two
did
cards.
2 cards.
Yeah. So like you're welcome.
Alright,
everybody.
so
What was the first one?
oh, come on,
It's
guys,
hard.
pay attention.
Yeah, you
Brother
guys
of
know
the
that.
Devil's Bride called the Lesser. We just talked to Ismark about that.
Yeah.
So he's the card.
Strahd's enemy. He's
Because
the one
he's,
that can
he's
grant
called
someone
Colion the Lesser after
inspiration
his dad, because he's a
inside
junior.
of Strahd.
And he's
Is Ariana the bride?
Irina.
Yeah.
Irina.
Okay, seems like
Yeah, I mean, Strahd's been obsessed with her. Yeah.
But they're not married yet.
No, but it's
But
still
the bride
her
is-
brother,
The bride is
Symbolic.
and he's called the Lesser.
symbolic of what she represents.
The
to
Lesser
Strahd.
is his nickname because he was a junior.
So
Yeah.
each treasure is not necessarily a holdable
No.
a piece of
There are 3 treasures, 1 person, and 1 something else.
Location.
The location.
Yeah.
Yeah. The location is your final showdown. If you discover Strahd in that location, that's it. Like he's going to fight till the death.
They just don't die.
We just go and wait there for like 3 months. Like,
Yeah.
He'll get here eventually, guys.
There
No,
are treasures that are in. I sent you the card reading. You should have been included in the email, Charles. There are treasures. Yeah. So those will help you out against your fight against Strahd. One of those.
If we
One of
find
the
it.
things in there is Strahd's enemy. You discovered that is marked the lesser.
Yeah.
The rest of the treasures, you have to figure out where they are.
Do we know which ones are treasures? I mean, obviously, it's sort of sometimes going to be treasure, I would assume. But do we know what the?
See, you're asking these questions, and everybody was like, "Weren't you paying attention last time we had this conversation?" These are the same questions I asked when people told me that I wasn't paying attention before. These are the same questions I asked last week. Yes, the.
What? No, I wanted to list before we had this. Ask those questions.
I have a list. I've had
I
a list
didn't-
since you said it in the first place.
I didn't.
And I
the
asked these
first
questions
three.
last week, and everybody was like, "Weren't you
This
listening?"
isn't the
I
score.
actually found the
Let's
notes
make
later.
The first
I found the
three-
notes later.
The first 3 card readings are treasures. You have
So that's the
treasure.
person. And then
3 card readings that are treasures.
So
You
the
have
knowledge of the
Strahd's
ancient will help
enemy,
us better understand
And
our.
then you have Strahd's location.
I guess we do have a
That's-
bard knowledge can be in the.
Except, the first three. By first 3, you mean the first 2 and the 6th one because of the redo. Gotcha. So yeah, the knowledge of one that
in
isn't
the
in Wright's all
document I
that.
sent you.
That is the treasure about the history that'll help us learn more about Strahd. The next one, a good and protection, holy symbol of hope, is treasure of hope. That's all I have. And then the Den of Wolves is where the weapon is.
The holy symbol of hope is the thing that's Thalari just
Yeah,
found.
no, I know, but that was treasure number 2. So treasure number 3 is the one at the Den of Wolves,
That's why I want to practice sparring against
which
Aurora. I want to be good
will probably give more
character
access to.
wise.
He wants to fight a wolf.
Yeah.
No, I want to practice.
And they keep calling my fucking animal. Goddamn wolf. You know what? Just for that? No.
Fine. She's a tiger.
Thank you.
She's a kitty. Actually, at least we just said kitty.
The vocal can't purr. And vice versa. Said vocal, I said the
So,
vocal
what are we
they
doing?
can't purr.
Taking a long rest.
Yeah, take a long
Treasure
rest.
cats.
Okay.
I'll
And house cats.
during that time I'll visit with my father and Arabelle
Two of the big differences.
and get to know the people in the camp a little better.
I want to join the game that the children are playing.
Okay.
I want to drink the game.
Delari, your father tells you about how happy they are under Strahd and how he is a noble, worthy Lord of Barovia.
Okay.
But he wants you to make your own decision.
And the conversation becomes basically like discussing politics with his grandma.
Happens.
No, her father's way more understanding.
Dad's a cool dad.
But okay, Mara, you play games with the children. They are
Are these?
They're a
Dust
little
Elf
odd that
children or
someone-
Vistani children.
they're Vistani children. Because Arabelle just kind of stands back and watches.
Oh, because there aren't Dusk Elf children, is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Except for
sorry.
Arabelle. So they play. They're
I'm
a
gonna
little
try and get her to
confused
join.
by how someone, so much older than them is playing with them, but they're nonetheless glad to have the company. Are you experiencing like any significant strong emotions during this, like reminiscing or?
I'm just. How do I say this? Trying to remember what happiness felt like.
A lot of beer.
One of them, a more perceptive child, kind of looks at you and just asks, "Is everything okay?"
Yes, child. Everything's great.
But they play. They're glad to have the company.
And I'm gonna try and get Arabella to play.
Arabelle reluctantly joins in. She is more of an observer, but she's playing much kind of like how you were playing. Like one separate from the group, an adult playing with a child.
You just made the poor little introvert girl go be social with them. Oh,
No, I make the outsider
Rude.
girl make friends.
exactly. Alright, so Spark
Aw.
is
Just look at this one.
Aw.
you take, I'll take both of
How
them.
many hit points you got?
A lot. Against the two of you, effectively 118.
Herrick, are you and
God.
Max doing anything?
Like 92.
Probably not.
I just know what they're gonna do. So.
Like, we have the rest of the day before we sleep tonight, so you're not going to take away from your long rest. Just
Yeah.
For the most part, I'm just
So I'll
already
go for
beaten
one.
up by hags, so I'm just like
Any physical
Yeah.
damage.
Chill.
to do nothing.
I'm
Yeah.
reading a scroll.
The magic, yes, will hurt.
It's an interesting
100
story.
mark doesn't count though. That I'll just look at damage roll. Because it just adds book
Interesting scroll. The
I think.
It's a spell though.
It just increases how good you are.
sorry, I was trying to think of
But I'll
the
double check.
thing.
It's a fictional tale.
Yeah. Is it Romeo and Juliet?
No, I already went through that one. Pretty good story. Not bad. This one's a scroll of Kelsier. Reading.
That's a good one. I read that one.
Yeah, it's interesting. Kind of similar to a certain situation.
It is.
Hey Josh,
Yeah.
with 100 mark, do you count that as extra weapon damage? Because it doesn't give a damage take to it.
I count that as extra weapon damage and extra d6 on top of what you're doing. So if it's part of, if you crit, then you have a whole, you have 6 plus an extra 100 mark d6.
Well, I mean, like, is it, since it is a spell that you're casting, is it counted as spell damage?
Well, to me, it's actually not magic.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care about magic. I care about slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Well,
If it said
If
force
it's
damage,
extra weapon damage, then if he's shooting an arrow, does it
Then
count
it's
as
just that.
piercing damage?
I say it is.
It's a
Ooh,
concussive.
that's a great question.
because it would be
It's pretty
thunder,
big.
which
It
I
just
do not
says
have.
you deal an extra
Concussive would
1d6
be-
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder.
But it's whenever you hit it with weapon attacks.
It's what I think.
Probably makes
Or would
sense.
it, or would it hit you?
I-
Does it make sense?
I would think of thunder as actually having to do with sound, because it's hard to tell between that force and
Well, yeah, like blunt
bludgeoning,
force
really,
versus
But stuff like your vine,
It's
arrow stuff,
just
I
whatever.
think counts.
That
It
as
does
well.
not specifically grant magical properties to the weapon attack.
Okay.
So
that was not the question.
it deals with the question. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same piercing type damage.
Okay.
And so it's not, since it's not gonna be magical, then
Charles was just doing some HP math real quick between him and Aurora and me.
Yeah.
Against him, I have effectively 119 hit points. He's like, crap, I only have 90.
Grossly outgunned here.
Like, you get 3 attacks against my 2. 3 if I dual wield 2 sticks.
Those are all technicalities.
After the game ends, like the kids stop playing, like before bedtime, but maybe like that twilight dinner time when we're,
Yeah.
settling in and drinking and that type of stuff. I want to get out the plans for the bigger gun and start studying and seeing what type of stuff I will need to make it,
Okay.
and seeing if I think it's something I can collect the stuff to do, or if I need to work with the blacksmith to do it, or
All right. Do you want to use the same name as is on the guide for the gun?
sure.
All right. So
Wait,
as
do
you
you
start
burn spell
researching
slots
bad
on
news, make
Do you burn
make an
spell slots?
intelligence-based tinkering check.
Can I come over
Probably
and
fine.
assist her and kind of point
Well,
out the
do what I
stuff
said,
she's,
right?
some of the things she do know?
The things I'm missing.
Sure.
At this point,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
say
how possible.
I'm gonna say because it's so theoretical at this point,
Only half of your
and you've never seen this weapon actually made and in person.
But everything else.
You're not gonna get advantage. I will give you +2. Again, so theoretical.
It's fair.
Intelligence, you said?
Yeah.
But I have proficiency to that, yes, because
Yes, because you are proficient with tinkerer's tools.
You see the dice
Oh, it's right in
Just
there.
have all
Yes.
those.
What's our
Not very
proficiency? Is it
16.
3 now?
Yes.
And
And then plus
That's how
2.
you're 13.
18.
18.
I'm 15.
Alright, total with the plus
Do you
2.
want the chain?
Yep.
Okay. You look at it. You have a pretty good feel. You
I'll
believe
just one.
that with the same basic materials that your firearm is made out of, you can make bad news, but with more of them. Bad news.
And I
sounds like
would know what those materials are.
you would know what those materials are. You're gonna have some wood. You're gonna have some steel. But
Do I think it's something that I'll be able to do, or do I need to, like, get someone better with metalworking?
Like
You-
step on.
Can I help her with that?
you could help her, yeah. You believe that with the right time, that you could actually do this.
Okay. Do I have any idea how much time?
You would have to spend several days working on it. The amount of days simply I'm going to calculate based on what your goals would be when you're making it.
I mean, and I have spent a good amount of time
Yeah, you
over
would,
the past
I
10
know,
years
over
with the
focusing
pistol that I
on it,
have.
yeah, and knowing about
learning
it.
it, taking it apart, putting it back together, probably.
Right. So you would know how to do that. And so you would be familiar enough with those mechanics to be able to think about putting bad news together. and you would know what you would need to do. Bad news sounds like a rifle, so you know that there are some different things about it. There are some different ways that it would be built differently than your pistol, but you believe you could do it. And sounds like you've got, someone smart, a couple smart people willing to help you.
I think you should change his name to Good News. That's part of my suggestion in the process.
It's part of his
Good alignment
soldier.
search.
Yes. Yeah.
It actually rolled way better rolling directly into the.
Maybe it's afraid to not.
It knows.
Yeah.
It better.
Self-aware.
When I dropped them all in there, they actually all rolled pretty good too. The lowest was a 15.
Alright, so you do that.
How do you only have a 15? How do you only have 15?
Herrick, you're reading a scroll. Let's see.
Oh, brother,
Max,
brother.
you are trying to get the hags out of your mind.
Yeah.
Peleus and Tahara, are you two going to duke it out?
I want to.
Apparently,
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
it's kind of rapey with his persistence.
He does that.
I
Well, intentionally.
I've never.
Like, you're trying so hard to not be rapey that you become a little rapey.
I want to be prepared for the Den of Wolves thing. These things. Does she find some 4 feet?
So if I'm a complete dick and I use mother's milk on him, he's poisoned for 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
That would be funny, but
Now, he's a barbarian and pretty good at Constitution. But, yeah, if you use that, he would be poisoned for 24 hours. And you would more than likely be able to take him down because of the disadvantage on the attack roll.
And then 24 hours means we're either sitting here for a longer time or we lose the next fight.
You want to do this then?
Just out of spite.
Josh, if we do this, I want to find two. I want to attempt to find 2 sticks that are sturdy and act like short swords.
Alright, yeah, you find 2 of them immediately. You're surrounded by woods, so.
I'm going to offhandedly watch while talking to my father.
I guess you want to do this.
Not
Whatever.
halfway read a scroll while watching those.
Maybe.
This will look
We'll
fun
see how
every
it goes.
snack.
Josh, how do you want us to do this?
Just go ahead
I
and
don't know
roll
what,
initiative.
yeah.
That way,
I rolled a whopping 6, so
Okay,
22.
so Tahara, you go first.
Yeah, I
can
get
always
advantage
have
on
it
attacks right now.
shit, and I'm not reading.
Flame
I don't like this. And that 119 just became like 90.
Technically, you have advantage on all of them because you can just flank them since you have 2 characters.
And I'm gonna recklessly attack. So
Yeah, but
he can't.
I
shoot. Me, though.
shooting doesn't benefit from that.
But Aurora's probably gonna have advantage. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have a grid for this. I mean, obviously, I'm kiting.
Just shoot.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the cat first.
Oh, you're so lucky. I was 1 point off. Oh, I was about to wreck your face. All right, so that's 28 to hit. Hey, come on, crit, baby, fish for it. Ah, no. Okay,
Both hit,
so that's gonna hit. I am going to use Hail of Thorns as my bonus. All right, so that's going to be. That's 11 damage on that, and.
While they're doing this, I'm going to cast that plus on both of them.
You stop that.
Okay, so you
plus
both
4s?
have a plus
Yes.
4.
Just to make it interesting.
Or a D4.
And I know you remember my father would say, Mr. Paul, watch this.
So wait, so what does that mean for my rolls?
You already hit.
You already did.
But is it plus 4 to damage or is it plus 4 to hit?
It's a plus
Plus
D4, not
D4.
plus 4.
And
You roll an
it's-
extra D4
And
to
it's
hit.
for the next minute.
Okay.
To this whole thing.
So that's 9 points of magic damage and 11 points.
What's up with damage? Oh, that's hard.
It just says
Actually, I'm not even raging right now. It doesn't matter.
okay, so that's 21 points for me.
Josh, can I say I was raging?
I
21,
think you
you
have to
said?
call it
Yep.
ahead of time.
Spend that. Kitty Cat gets a bonus attack.
Did you just shoot me twice?
No, Hail of Thorns is part of my.
It's the
When my range attack hits you, it triggers the effect.
yeah.
Oh, and by the way, just for reference, not that it matters because you're not raging mad, that's 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save.
Oh, was I supposed to make a save?
Dex saving throw.
My bad.
And I think you get the
D4 to that.
yeah.
You stop. You're always helping your brother.
I put
That's
it
a-
on you
I
too.
failed.
Just
She
to make
did,
it
she did.
interesting.
Alright.
I got a 9.
Does that mean my cat gets it too?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can cast it on 3 people, right?
I could, but would that outbalance the duel if I did it on the cat too?
I mean, you've already interfered. You might as well interfere all the way.
Charles,
I'll just do it on the
does
duel.
Aurora go on your bonus action? Or
Well, as a bonus action, she reflexively she uses her reaction to strike.
If you
when I
attack,
shoot.
then she can attack as her reaction. Yeah.
okay, because Hail of Thorns is a bonus action as well.
No, it's not my bonus action. It's her reaction
Oh,
to.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it's hard to keep this straight.
And we're charging in. 23 to hit. I need you to roll a dex saving throw to see if you're about to get knocked through.
No. 23 plus. Yeah, 26.
Okay.
Actually, I guess that's a contested strength check. Sorry. So you can still roll 26.
Okay, so
I rolled a nat 20 and a 3 on the d4.
okay, so you just taking 9 from the bite.
I don't feel very good.
Now it's Aurora's turn. That's going to be we're gonna 18 to hit.
Yeah.
And
I don't like this.
that's 6 points of damage on that.
Okay, so now it's my turn. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so bonus action raise. Yay, I feel a lot better. And then I'm almost tempted to spin a hit dice. That's my action, but no, I'm going to beat you in the face. I'm attacking the wolf recklessly.
Tiger.
There's no wolf there.
Nat 20.
Bullshit.
You bitch. And so I'm going to burn my once a day thing to add an extra dice to this. So it's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5d6.
Wow.
Jesus.
Correction. I'm going to roll 3d6.
7.
Alright, so 7 plus 18 is...
Where'd the 18 come from? Oh, your max. Okay.
Yeah. No, sorry, I rolled 3. 7, 10, 20, 22, 28 damage. Non-lethal, of course. And then again, 19 hit the wolf.
Yep. Tiger.
Excuse me, 21 to hit.
I don't know if it's by accident or on purpose, because I don't think I've ever heard you call it a tiger before.
He hasn't.
This one's not quite as
When
much.
he asked to pet it,
Ah, okay.
that's the only time.
Yeah.
S-
He's trying to suck up at that point.
Probably.
9 damage. That was second hit.
Tiger has 3 points left.
Did I do that? 1,
I was thinking about doing
2.
That ain't gonna hit. And
Oh, you have advantage though.
Yeah, because he's attacking them.
oh, in general?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Plus I can roll a d4 too. Forgot about that.
Yeah, don't forget
So what's yours?
that.
Oh.
16.
Okay, so that would have hit.
You
But
almost-
since I can fish. Oh, okay. So that's gonna hit. That's going to be 8. Hunter's mark is. Really, it doesn't add a d6 to that. You'd think the app would do that. No, stop that. That's 13 points of damage on the shot.
13 becomes 6. I don't feel very good.
What are you doing wrong with the shot?
That
It's
is
still just bleed out.
Rusted arrow.
No crit. So that's just going to be. Well, what does the D4 do? Is that 2 hit or is it damage?
2 hit.
2 hit. Okay, so that's 6 from Aurora's. And I don't know if it's going to help, but I'm just going to use the reaction to dodge.
Yeah.
Can't you? If you use a regular attack, can't you use a reaction to dodge?
No, that's
Dodge?
Dodge is an action.
Oh, it's an action.
Your rogue, I think, got it as a bonus action.
Yeah, your right
yeah.
is a bonus action, but that's not
Oh,
every character.
well then that being the case, let's keep on rolling. So it's gonna hit. That's going to be 6 more points of damage. And the tiger's about to die, so the battle's about to be over.
Alright, I'm going to attack recklessly again. Come on, crit, baby. Do 2 16s plus 2. I'm pretty sure that hits, right?
What? Yeah.
Total of
Anything over than 3.
5, 9, 11 damage.
Yeah. So tiger's down.
Alright, then I've got up to 40 feet of movement. How close are you to me?
48. No.
I run 40 feet to him and I toss a dagger at you. How far are you from him?
I didn't really factor that since we don't have a grid.
Would you have been outside of reach like that? Or would you have been close by?
Well, I said obviously I'm kiting at the beginning, so yeah.
It did say that.
You did say that.
I did say that.
Josh, how far away do you want to be?
What's your range?
What's your range, Charles?
My range, whatever my bow is.
A lot.
You're not disadvantaged at range. You're normal range.
So it's like 60 feet probably.
60. Yeah, I would picture him at 60.
Okay, well I'm going to run 40 feet closer to him, and then I am going to toss a dagger.
Toss a dagger, yeah.
Which I don't get advantage on, but it's still going to hit. Yeah, on the dice that hits. Dagger is
Stupid +4. He probably missed half of the shit. +4.
7. No, I've hit you every time without the plus. That's 7 piercing damage from the.
It's a pretty good dagger throw.
20.
Range damage is only melee, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The extra damage I get for range is only when I hit you in the face.
Unless you're that weird barbarian from that Xanathar's lost guide to whatever, then I'm gonna make up all the rules for it.
Oh yeah.
So he's 20 feet away.
I wouldn't have actually knocked her out. She's just down.
Oh. So I'm 20 feet away. I have 30 of movement. I want to move 30 back.
I'm also cooking the rabbit that she brought me during this.
I'm going to cast Spike Growth.
Spike growth?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
With him.
Oh, I could have thrown a javelin too.
Let's see, do I want to use as the center point? Yeah, might as well make it center point so he's going to be able to see where it goes. Spike Growth, ground 20-foot radius, center of a point within range, twist and nasty stuff on the ground. When you move into or within that area, you take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet you travel. So, his mark's already on him.
And it is concentration, by the way.
That's fine. All spells are, well, I guess not all spells, but
that mostly just depends on what you do, Charles. If you cast another spell, and if Matt
then it goes away. Yeah.
Yeah, if Matt hits you, then you have to see if you're still concentrated.
When Matt hits you.
Okay. Wait. Also, is that? Oh yeah, and it's also difficult terrain. So I got a minute.
Alright, so it's 20 foot radius?
20-foot radius at difficult terrain.
You're still 20 feet away from him, but you have 40 feet of movement, so you can still get there in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm
Wait.
currently 50 feet away.
Yeah.
You moved again?
Yeah. Because after he did his dash, I was 20 feet away. I have 30 feet of movement. I moved back 30 feet. So I'm 50 feet away. He has a 20-foot circle of
20-foot
difficult terrain.
radius?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've got 40
So he
feet.
has to, he
Yeah.
has to move 20.
So he'll just make it to the edge of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got how much to get through the stuff?
It's a 20-foot radius. So
You
if
said
you
you
move,
centered it on me, right?
huh? Yeah,
So I've
That's
got 20 feet.
yeah. You
Oh.
gotta move 20 feet.
Okay.
That's
So that's your entire movement just to get out of there.
feet,
So it's
that's
4D.
And I'll still be 30
Four.
feet away.
So
Yay,
that
hunters.
is 8d4.
So Josh, I can do a standing long jump of 9 feet.
Works for me.
Can I do that to cut
Would they be able to do that since A is difficult terrain and it says that
jumping over it?
yeah, but you're in the middle of a twisty bramble whatever thing.
Think Brer Rabbit. And that's where I'm.
How far can you throw?
Me?
Yeah.
I can actually still hit him. Where is that now? Just at disadvantage.
That's all you gotta do is just break concentration.
Actually, that's a fair point. I'm not gonna move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna toss a javelin.
Sorry, Josh.
Not recklessly.
You shut your dirty mouth around.
And that fell. And gonna toss another javelin.
You get to so you get 2 throwing attacks.
Oh wait, actually that was 7. That wasn't 1.
You get 2 throwing attacks.
Level
Yeah.
5.
That was 5.
Yeah.
Actually that was a 7, not a 1. Sorry, I can't see.
Still-
It's 11, 18.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, 18 hits. Javelin's 6
Alright. Troll,
for
make a concentration.
6 damage.
Do I know?
Make a concentration check.
What breaks concentration then? Is it any attack?
You.
Okay.
Any attack, you have to make a concentration.
So what do I roll for that?
A
Constitution.
Constitution.
saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC 10 for this.
Saving throw.
18.
Okay, I'm gonna toss
No fun.
Pineapple rum and pink champagne.
another javelin.
I'll say some pineapple rum.
Say pink champagne.
Seriously? Alright,
It's a sparkling rosé. Actually, I think it has strawberry in it too.
Nice.
12.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I don't think that. I think that would only hit Herrick's.
Actually,
Even then, you probably just use cutting words, so.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw. So Josh, how would that work with the standing long jump?
I'm gonna say you can make it.
That doesn't make logical sense though, because if he were to jump, you would assume that if he's entangled, if he's in entanglement, he would fall.
Did I have a saving throw with that?
I'd say instead of taking 2d4
No.
for every 5 feet, since you would jump 9, you jump 9 feet at a time, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be
Alright,
half?
so you would
I'm not gonna
take
drink
instead of 8d4 for that whole area.
is that a
you would
champagne
take
bottle with a
4d4.
cork or a twist top?
And that gets me out of this area.
That will get you out of the area
Okay. I'm cool with that.
because you're still, you're still
They're fun to
getting
pop.
hit by the vines. So,
Good on
but
landing,
you're,
you know.
you're actually going in the air at some point.
Okay. It's 44 damage Charles.
I contend it seems like you wouldn't be able to jump that easily. With 4d4.
The beast of a man.
That would be like you standing in a ball of Christmas lights tangled around your feet, and then I can just jump regular.
Yes, because I just go and break them. I don't care.
Okay, Hulk.
That's who I am.
He's basically a Blue Mini Hulk.
Yeah.
What is it, Josh? You said so. I don't.
4d4.
9. So he cleared the 20. Wait, if he can jump 9 feet, how does that work?
Oh,
And a 20-foot radius.
that's 9 feet at a time.
Okay.
So I jump twice. That gets me there.
That gives you.
Josh, are you saying it takes extra movement to do?
It is difficult to run.
Okay, so I'm at the very edge of it then.
Yeah,
Or right
he's at
outside.
the edge.
So, but he's still in it, or he's out of it.
I would say that would put him out of it.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm not looking very good. I have 6 hits.
Just for the
6 hit
sake
points,
of. Otherwise, then he's like 2 foot in movement, and it doesn't actually have something for that point. So.
Okay, so I'm still 30 feet away. I'm gonna move an additional 30 feet away.
That is basically how you hunt or tank. So yeah.
And obviously Hunter Mark's about to go up, and
Six.
well, +4.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it, sister.
What's your
16.
I did it to both
Yeah,
of
so
you.
that's
That hits. That
No.
hits.
maybe you stop butting in on your brother's fight and let him lose on his own.
I'm losing as it is.
I'm helping him lose too. I'm helping him win and I'm helping him lose. Just to spice things up for our
So
entertainment.
that would be
Oh, less
Yeah.
than 12. Less than 12. Less than 12.
yeah,
You only get the one hit.
Huh?
You only get get one shot.
No, well, no, but I have advantage.
No, not anymore.
Oh, so you're not enraging anymore?
No, I'm raged, but I didn't recklessly attack last time.
Okay.
I have,
Okay.
I have to do a melee attack.
Well, so the first one.
You're gonna have to
first one.
remind us about that because
I know. I'm
we
sorry.
don't care about that crap. So you have to tell us.
And
Roll low, please roll low, please roll low.
there's Mark.
Please be low. Come on.
6.
Come on.
15.
Half of 15 is 7.
7.
So I.
7.5.
If I wasn't a half orc, I would be down. But as it is, I'm a half orc. So I am going to.
Well, no, you have to describe what happens.
Yeah.
And then.
So I fall down to my knees, kind of brush it off a little bit. I yell. You guys have, most of you have not seen me actually get angry, but I'm getting angry.
I've seen you
I'm
get angry.
actually, well, yeah.
Like when I threw you out of my house.
Right. And so
We
what I'm
messed
going
up
to
my
do
books.
now is, how far away are you from me now?
60 feet.
Okay. I'm going to use my reaction to toss another javelin.
Your reaction? You have counterattack?
I have a feat. No, anytime I use my relentless endurance feat, I get to make a weapon attack.
Okay.
17 plus a lot is going to hit for a total of 10 damage.
17 plus a lot.
Yeah, because he's angry or half orc.
Oh, and then I get to
What are javelins it for?
D6.
How do you get that?
D6, and then I have a strength.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then, Josh, where's your copy of Xanathars?
It's in the other room.
Okay,
Want me to look something up or?
Maybe. Yes, please.
Alright,
That's closer.
you got that.
Sorry.
What the hell is that book?
I'm awesome.
Oh yeah.
See,
Really
the beholder on the front is Xanathar, and that's his goldfish, who definitely hasn't been replaced by his minions every time he dies.
Oh. Well, that's fun. I hope they can all breathe and not drown repeatedly. Otherwise, that's a really quick minion replacement.
The Xanathar, he is obsessed with his goldfish, so which is good for the whole rest of the world because he watches his goldfish instead of
Nope, okay.
destroying the rest of the world.
That's it for my reaction.
There you go.
So now it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
That's the Find My iPhone sound.
Yeah, that is the Find My
Yeah.
iPhone sound.
I was wondering whose phone that
Pose
was.
Yeah,
it.
because I play it like
Where's it go?
5 times a day.
how far away are you?
60 feet.
I've tossed how many javelins? 3?
I know you. I thought you tossed 4. But
You said a dagger at one point.
Yeah,
You
the first one was a
already
dagger.
okay.
Javelins
So
got
I got-
carried.
That's true.
5.
Goddamn golf bag.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'll take this.
Here's what's happening.
Is he
He's
only-
wearing. He's clearly wearing cargo pants.
Do you have a
Actually,
caddy
we're
with you
probably
that
all
holds
wearing
on?
cargo pants.
I can carry a lot of stuff, man.
I'll take a.
He has a caddy.
I can walk around with
He walks
500 pounds and still fight.
James, I'll take a bronze javelin, please.
Alright, so I'm going to
There you
move
go,
40
sir.
feet towards you and toss a jump. Or that was a 6, not a 20. I like 20 better. 7.
I'm sure you did.
14.
No.
And my last javelin. Nope, I don't want to go do this. Son of a. Oh, that one will hit. Pretty sure. 12, 19.
Uh-huh.
So my last javelin. Come on, baby. My D6 love me.
So for comparison,
10.
Mara can carry around 120 pounds.
And it looks like Charles is about to win our. Because if he hits me, I'm out.
Yeah, if I hit you.
I almost ran towards you and dodged. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Hey, I
almost
got you
went
halfway.
dodge,
I'm
but I
good.
didn't because
Because that would
completely
make
forgot.
sense. Yeah. Why didn't I do that? Probably would I get it.
Now I have to decide if I want to be a dick.
Okay. Yeah.
Do all your slots come back after long rest?
Yes.
Spike growth.
Do it.
Although technically we could be considered to be during the long rest, and so and that would be up to the DM.
No,
whether
I'm still
they
picturing it
actually
as like
back.
it's noon.
we had
It's not
we
noon.
had most of the day before it was going to be nighttime. And
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. We did say we were taking a long rest,
So what's
and
that
then
do?
they did this.
Do I have to make a
That's
save or
today.
something?
Just to make their lives more.
It's just around you.
Do you have to? Do you have to roll the hit?
Nope.
So I just have to stand still now.
pretty much.
And sit there and get shot.
Also, what's the range of your javelin?
I'm out of javelins now. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, son of a bitch. Hang on.
Can I move?
That was a miss. That was another miss.
What is
That was a hit.
What is it called? Dashing or sprinting?
That was a hit.
Dash uses your whole action.
Okay, so it's not a bonus thing.
Alright,
Right.
restore 20
Not
hit
for-
points.
So I'm just gonna
No,
move.
that's for like a
it is for
rogue.
What'd you do?
Most of those were at disadvantage. Restore 20 hit points.
You just gave him hit points in a duel?
I cheated.
So I'm gonna move an additional 30 feet away.
Okay.
So I'm 50 feet away now, and he's surrounded by another good little 20 foot radius.
At this
sphere
point,
of death.
through the seething rage, you see my tattoos calm down a little bit. And I say,
If he's at,
that was fun!
yeah, if
Can you
he's
get
at-
rid of this before I pass out, please?
Yeah, if he's at 1 hit point, there's no point.
25 to hit.
Hold person.
You hurt my tiger.
I didn't knock her out. That was non-lethal. It was on sticks instead of my great axe.
That's a 12. And, I'm just gonna be a dick right now. That's 16 points of damage.
Still 8, damn it, I was raging.
No, you powered down. How you looking there, Maddie?
Yeah, no, I did power down. Yeah, I'm passed out. I fall down. Take more damage probably from the sweats.
And just to help out the duel.
I'll go over and cure wounds.
And just to help out the duel,
+4.
roll a d20.
What's that gonna do? Yeah, y'all just can't mind your own business, can you? This is gonna be like Rocky and Apollo Creed. We're gonna have to like go where no press is, like by ourselves in a locked building and fight.
What are you talking about? We're in the same party. We got press passes, man.
You ain't no press pass.
I have
19.
classes to this camp. Where you?
What was that gonna do? Nothing.
He was like Crown of Madness or something. Probably.
He's like, Matt, reroll your character.
Well, so once Payless gets up and kind of gets his bearings again, he says, that was really fun, thanks, and goes and gives the kitty a hug.
I'll go ask him. Hey, so do I need to cast inflict wounds at level 3 or what?
I started it, don't hurt him. Hurt.
That's Auburn. Up to the
Actually, I got
Auburn.
a couple of those. Slots are plans.
I'll pull the arrows out of me, the ones that didn't hit my armor, and hand them back to you. I just don't even care.
Very good, very good.
So
Actually, just one more time. Roll another d20.
Do what?
Roll another d20.
What are you up to, sir?
That's what
You'll
I'm
find out. And you roll a d20 too.
He's
So,
probably doing bard stuff.
yeah, I'm doing bard stuff.
I am doing bard stuff.
15.
They do
I
that.
cool stuff to interfere with here.
Did I give up? That was a 7 on that one.
Okay, you fall down laughing. Toss your space. You hit like right on the dot.
Head
of
Matt.
to save.
Head Matt. Ah.
And so you laugh for a minute.
I go pick him up.
Everything you see.
And then
is
I laugh and I go
hilarious.
back to my scroll. So
Well fucked, man. Well fucked.
25 to hit Ed Ryan.
Ryan, roll your character. I gotta
lean
shoot
over
your.
Also, the
to
tiger's
my
back up,
father
too.
That this Steiny might start cutting off the party because I think they've had enough for the
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you guys are
Oh no, I would do Crown of Madness at that point.
That was 2 spells. That's
You
all
go-
you had, wasn't it?
Huh?
Wasn't that all you had? What you had?
For well, the Tasha City Slapper is a first level, and I have 4 that I can do this.
I thought you were.
How many hit
spell
points
stuff.
do you have?
Huh?
How many hit points do you have?
Like 3.
They're more than 3.
He said 3.
I know.
I have 32.
That's some serious glass cannon there.
I took 32 points of damage that first.
Hadn't you used most of your
That
spell
opening
slots?
volley?
This is why I don't duel.
If I had raged, that would have lasted a
It
little
doesn't
longer.
really matter. But hadn't you used your spell slots with the
You're lucky.
axe
You're lucky. Aim shot.
We had
and
a
then you
rest.
there? You
reverse.
were about to take a rest.
It is.
I didn't use all my first
What?
level ones.
I don't know exactly what you mean, but you.
I
can
use
do
all my higher level ones.
I
But
had to use bless at
Those
Tasha's
feet where you
first.
can -5 to hit, but +4
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
if you hit.
Tasha
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
did
we're doing
Tasha's
it.
Hitty Slasher once
Just
or
had a
twice,
highly-
or 3
He
times,
did like
right?
plus
And you
25
did
crit on it. Shot at the beginning of battle.
Okay,
So you just saw people's bar
the
go.
Unseen Servant, and you did
Like, oh god, no.
Like, this is just a second wind, okay?
I hate every. I wouldn't
Fighters
try
get
to
that.
forget I was
Or
a Spanish
you
for
could
some reason.
multi-class into warlock, and then you
I
get
still
all your
live.
spells back.
Well, yes. But I thought it did a lot better than it did.
I can't say I'm not tempted to just use
Just
that
go into a
spell
tiny
and
hut
instant
dungeon.
campaign.
I still took the damage. Took half the
I used
damage.
to have damage.
I guess I don't quite understand how spell slots work with multi-class.
Because I think
It
It gets confusing. It depends on.
Especially this level.
That's why I haven't really tried to multi-class
It's
much.
like, oh wait,
like,
over here. Why you
I
trudge
don't really
through?
figure all that out.
You did take me down with my one weakness.
I started to
Range.
Range. What?
level
I'm sorry,
up.
Ranger.
No,
Do you
you're.
do Beyond character builder now that
That's one.
Orc Web 2 is like
Oh, that's a pretty cool picture.
awful now? Because I
Is
don't
that your
like any
actual
of it.
star picture?
Wild.
No.
I can't seem to
I
get
did find some of
it
that
right
there in my
with
Amazon
the classes
folder,
I'm trying to build.
but it's not
So,
an outfit that
I
I'm
bought
not.
some of the stuff on
I
D&D
circled it
Beyond,
right.
so I might actually experiment with that a little bit.
Transmog, that sort of.
I guess part of what I was
Like
asking
it
is, would you get
when I was
all of
in-
your spell slots back, or just all of your
Did you play the last extra?
warlock spell slots back?
Leading?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I played.
It's a
Oh.
good question.
Alright,
Is
so
there
The
distinction
place
like?
with the torn.
after y'all's
I'm not sure.
Little-
Depends on
I have a shot.
when they're
fight, aggression, then you take a
And
long.
which one is
Anyone
class versus-
wanting to do anything else before the long rest?
I guess before the long rest, we'll go to the butcher shop and buy some scraps off of the local butcher for obvious reasons.
It's a camp, but you managed to find some.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Sounds good.
all right, so you take a long rest, and now's a great time to take a break.
Okay.
That's so cool. There's a button for that. That's awesome. Well, I didn't do too bad with my digital dice.
No.
It's not quite as fun though.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
But as easy as you were
There's
hitting me.
There's a text that.
And playing this way has done a lot better for me understanding the mechanics of adding.
I will say that's significantly
Over,
faster though.
like, oh
It
yeah,
can be.
absolutely. And it's probably more random
Yeah.
than these, but you know.
I can't decide if I
I
want.
find the
if-
dice roller for hit points, specifically on my app, to be way less random than actually rolling a dice.
See, I like the idea of a dice tower, but I'm also curious about just like a cup. Just slam it down and look in the cup and it's like, oh, it's right there.
Valid
We're not
method.
playing Yahtzee, bro.
Yahtzee!
This one was a present, so but I like it, so
Yeah, that's what I was doing, Charles. There are extra feats in here, and
I mean, to be fair, shouldn't you only get half the effects of that?
I don't get,
What'd you say?
I don't only get. Oh, because no, it's
can do a
4
dice
half.
roll.
But I got no dice right now. I can't adult today. That's legit.
actually that's what Kayla should be rolling with.
Hey,
Except without the word today on it.
Yeah.
come on, guys, I'm 19. I've been through a lot. Y'all know
Hey,
me.
see, he's whining, just like Kier.
I don't think so.
But Kier, yeah, pretty much. Hey, he was 19 too.
That's cool.
Are you
and not
gonna beg us to let you go to the academy this year?
good. I'm definitely not going to try to kill my nephew. I can tell you that much.
I mean, that probably would have been a smart move on his part.
If he actually did it, but
He was standing over him with the lightsaber lit. Can you really blame him for?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd be like, what the hell, Uncle? Thought I brought that roof on him too. What are you doing?
Wasn't me.
It's okay. You open the Tupperware cabinet.
Where did this even fall from?
Just sort of like push it in and close it as fast as you can.
It's the next person's problem.
Yep.
Oh, we were talking about politics earlier. I almost said this, but I don't want to like interrupt anything. We were walking out of La Hacienda earlier, and I don't know
Was it
what
Kirk?
it was and where this guy was, but he was on the road somewhere in Germantown.
Yeah.
And for
It's
some
just
reason
not
he was
like-
just shouting out. He's like, Democrats
Let the
suck
carpet go.
dick.
I'm
I'm like, what?
Got a little extra. Just put it
And he
down.
said he keeps shouting it, and I'm like, what is going on
It's
here?
really good thing to get shot though. I mean, people are crazy.
I really kind of wanted to troll him back, but yeah, I didn't know if he's like someone that crazy. I didn't know if they're gonna shoot me or not.
No, the other one
Pretty
is
much
the
anyone
DMG.
that's
Every
particularly
now and then I
related
find
to
having
any
it
side
for
or the other is
Ooh,
probably
I gotta
crazy.
find you.
So
I just started laughing out loud.
I'll either have to go to
Yeah.
Barnes
That's
Noble or find mine.
random.
They're called like
Pretty
book
much
book. They're
what
book
anybody would do.
ends, not book ends.
Yeah.
They're book ends, and they're these little owls like holding books.
Oh.
It's a little magnet thing. It's like a little. It's like a square. But it's got a little arrow point next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so what you can do is you can put it on the page, and
How's
the
the champagne?
little magnet part claps the page or
I
whatever.
didn't know.
To hold your spot on that
Oh,
page
yeah.
as well
This
as
is
your reading point as
this
well.
is the glass I
Yeah,
could get.
it's
I
nice.
couldn't- I
They're
couldn't
kinda-
find
they're
any
kinda
of those
handy.
glasses.
Yeah.
So I'm having
I use the
problems.
sticky notes just because like certain things are very easy for me to say, like the card reading, for example.
Right.
Like, boom, I'm here.
Right.
You know, that's that makes it
But it is a
very
twist bridge,
useful.
so not quite
And
so
in the DMG too,
Mhm.
having like certain things highlighted where I can go to it.
Thanks, when I go back to
Which one was
emails.
that?
So do you need
That's probably
this and a
I'm
story,
wondering about like
or
why
does this have its own
why
story as well?
That doesn't have a story.
Literally
It
my
has
pictures.
certain rules. It's like rules
I'm
for
just trying to
poison,
find that.
rules for traps, stuff like that.
Find my name.
Right.
Are in
I
here.
just trying to find that.
Technically, if you wanted to write your own story, all you really need is like the player handbook, the monster manual, and DMG.
Ooh.
And because they have the rules about
That's
how
it.
stuff works together, and so you can write your own story there.
I'd be down if you guys wanted to ever
This
I'm
is-
interested
do that
in-
one day.
I had an idea for one,
This
and I was
runs like
going to do
6
it
plus
with
points.
the.
Dr. Pepper was
I thought about doing it with our Thursday group, which is kids, but
Well, the story
Yeah,
we're doing it.
instead of
Well, they're like teenagers, but they're
Jack
doing
Sparrow
all
would
their
Where'd you
stuff.
beat them from?
Two are Ryan the brothers.
Speaking
Okay.
of
One is
Speaking of Jack
one is not
Sparrow,
a
we
kid.
started
It's Josh
watching
Tucker that works
the,
with the Shelby people,
Oh yeah.
the,
and one
the
is Josh Tucker's
latest,
daughter, who is a teenager.
Pirates of
Josh
the Caribbean
Tucker's daughter
movie.
must die.
Whatever the name is.
But
Dead Man Tell No Tale or
but
whatever.
like with
Yeah.
that, it would be
I thought
very
it was
difficult
earlier,
doing
so
anything
something you
other
guys
than
were
a
talking
pre-made story
about
with them because we
stealing
play on
the whole
fantasy
cart, that
grounds,
was it.
Like
Well,
two of them play in
the
South
beginning
Carolina,
scene
and
where they're
Josh
showing what
and
Jack has been
Katie
up to,
is
his
daughter.
shenanigans or
They
whatever.
play, I think
They're
they live in
trying to
Okay.
take the entire
It's like that would be
vault
fun
out of
for
a
us.
bank
Like I've got an
and
idea
accidentally
for one. I'll
steal
see if
the
it comes to
entire
fruition by the time we're done
bank
with this.
building.
Alright.
At least playing through this gives me an idea of the sort of breadth
Because
and
they've
depth
cut
that I
holes
would
through the
want
wall
for a story.
and they've tied
Right.
chains to the vault.
So is that
And they've got
that book
horses
there, is
pulling
that
the chains,
complete,
but the wall
is
doesn't
that-
break
is that
when the
complete
vault gets
story?
to
Is
the
it like a
back,
novel,
and so it
or
just
is it
pulls
how
the
does
whole
that work?
building off of its
is a complete story.
Off the
It
foundation.
off
basically
its foundation
is
and then
talking
through the
about,
town.
Like
Buildings collapse when you
example,
do something like that
you go and you
at
meet
that type
someone.
of speed. But
You
anyway,
know,
and
what
the
does
horses
this
wouldn't be
person
able to
know?
pull. There's all
If
kinds of
they're
problems
talking
with
to
it,
this
but they
person,
stole
what
the
is this
whole
person
bank.
gonna be willing to share? What is this person
Plus,
know
when they
that he or
pulled,
she's not
the
willing to
vault
share?
was open,
So
so by the
it's
time
like,
that
it's
they
like a
got
page
there,
of
all the
characters,
gold
Yeah.
like a dossier.
in the town.
And what I do, frankly,
I
I think
is
someone
Four
watched
hours.
Fast and Furious
I
5 on this.
either tweak it to make it
does.
I think
to adjust it for our story,
this may go
or
without
I
saying,
like
we didn't watch the
add
whole
some
movie.
stuff to it just to give the
Yeah,
character more
I can-
depth.
I can see
Like if
that.
you're spending
I didn't
time
bother
following
going to
this
go watch
character and this character doesn't have a whole lot of depth in the book.
So like after the
I'm
first one, they
adding
just kind of
some
like,
stuff to him just to make them seem
down there.
interesting. You know, like a real
So,
person.
okay,
Three was really
So do you have to
good.
write that down, or do you just
I like
remember
the
it?
musical
Honestly, I write
composition.
it like
It was
stuff
just
I make
a,
up. There are
we
times
can't
I'm
fit everything we
making
want
up,
in
I'm
3 into
turning
one
right
movie,
here
so
on my computer and
2
I'm
was just
typing
like
it
a,
out.
Holy crap, man!
wasn't even a full movie, it was
There's
just
the
like,
intermission together.
I
Yeah.
decided at the beginning of the semester to give
but
one
somebody-
a try.
Yeah.
something I read worded it the best that
That's awesome.
like the second and third one make it
Yeah,
very
yeah, you just move ideas
I
around.
have
You're like,
absolutely no idea why people liked the first one.
Curtain drawing.
Right.
And then I
Yeah.
have like a section for NPCs.
Right.
And then
Plus,
I
the
do a
thing with
page.
this one is
Oh, we
fifth
made
one
this
or whatever
NPC, or I
is
made this NPC.
one of the
up
big
off
things that
of
they
my
advertised about was they're like,
That's
and,
what I said about the NPC, just to remind
is that
myself
Orlando
later.
Bloom's in it. He's back.
So, like,
Because they made
it's like a
one
Bella
without
Lugosi
him, and it
phone
was
with good
terrible.
notes
And so they're like,
Bella
hey, he's
Lugosi,
back in this one.
which are
He's
both
in
nice
there
note-taking apps
for a
that
3-minute
don't
scene.
record, but
Like he has a,
just
like a
the ability to
cameo.
move things around freely.
You get paid a lot.
Right.
It's something you can't do
Oh, I'm sure.
in either one of those. Like, so like if you start typing, it's going to default
But-
to like the left
And he's
side.
like a 3-minute
Yeah,
cameo, and
Probably
that's
as
it.
high as the top of the page. Or
He's
whatever.
not back in it.
And one note, you'd be like,
When we were coming back from Rome, someone was watching that.
Oh,
I
this
saw
makes
like the
sense now.
very
So we
end
put
with
stuff
the-
together.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I figured
It's
there was
really
probably
useful
another
and
scene
stuff
at the
like
end.
that for quick,
The scene at the
really
beginning that
quick
had one.
I think I
notes where
was
I'm like,
told
I want to
about
remember
sending
this
that.
really, really quick thing or something like that, or I'm writing myself a quick list. I don't use it because
I don't.
honestly,
It
the last
felt
time I
like
tried
it
using
might
their, at least their
be
mobile
better
app,
than.
it took so long to get to where I want to do the quick note thing that I'm just
I thought
like,
the fourth
I can
one was
use
better than
another
the
app
third,
for
but that's not saying a whole lot.
I feel like it's
But
the
I-
fourth one, but I don't really remember anything
Hey, can
except
you
there
do
were
the
mermaids with
Yeah,
like
that's
turkeys.
That's really
That
all.
was kind of
I would say the best
I,
thing that I've ever seen.
I fell
is this.
asleep
It's called
2/3 or more into the movie, and so I have no idea how
Yeah,
it ended.
that's
And
funny.
honestly,
I used either
I don't
one.
have no
Yeah,
idea how it
Have
started.
you ever pulled it up?
Yeah, it's a champ.
Neither
Yeah,
one
like,
of
yeah,
the
like,
cast.
I
and it
didn't
was
need
amazing
anything.
on
Like
the-
even
on
right
the actual
then,
Yeah,
when
it's
I
just
was
taking
I
notes
realized I
everywhere.
missed the
I know,
end of the
it
movie.
really does.
There was no
I
like
use that
suspense. There was
because
no
they
like
serve
what did I
two different
miss? There was
purposes.
nothing
You
there.
know,
Right.
I was
one
like,
being
oh well.
one just more
Yeah.
depth. It's like I'm working with tons of notes,
Third
and
starts
the
out
other's
really
like,
weird.
hey, I want to write a quick list for me.
Kind of reminds me of like
Alright,
the
I
third
wanna-
Matrix.
Oh yeah, hey.
It's like they
I
both
need
start
to
out
remember
in
this
like
real quick.
so in the Matrix,
Right.
dude's like in a
Hard
subway
when I
and
get
just sees
somewhere,
nothing, and then
so I
this
can
one Jack
use the
Sparrow's like in a desolate area, same white kind of
Notes
setting, but he sees
on
like
iPhone
all of
was kind
himself
of meant for
everywhere.
me,
Yeah.
but it's
I've
a
never
shortcut
really don't
down
know
here.
what's
seen
going
the
on.
It becomes
Matrix.
substantially more useful. Because you
I
can
think the
actually
Matrix
quick
is
jump
such a
into
good
something,
movie.
kind of like
Yeah.
Heat.
I just
I
use
don't like
3D
them.
touch on Heat.
Yeah.
The first one was really good
Boom.
as like
And I
a.
have all
To me, I
the-
thought it was like really good as like an original
Assistant
kind of
for
thing.
me, too.
Yeah.
And then the second one
Yeah,
was really good as an
yeah.
action movie, and the third one was like kind of dropped the ball on it.
Oh no, they're coming
No,
along.
the third one
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a fantastic
I just
Dragon Ball
wish-
Z movie. Better than the
Right.
next Dragon Ball Z movie.
Microsoft
Yes,
make
the third one was a good
truly
DBZ slash Mech Warrior movie.
No, I mean, there was so many other ways that I
Google
could spend my
and
time
Apple
other than
did
watching.
What is it with the first one?
and make
I don't know.
an Android.
Honestly,
I don't remember. I
So I get why
have
people don't like the
reasons
second, third one.
that I've lost, but it's been so long since I attempted to watch any of
Really?
them that I
Yeah.
don't really remember.
Second one to me just like
I do
those are
like
really
the
cool action
over-
scenes, like the highway scene, the whole thing of that was like that was really
That
good.
is actually a really good scene.
Yeah, that was a really good film one.
6 and 7.
That's pretty much all I remember.
I
of
like
it.
the speed wise, definitely over the 6.
Although I did watch,
but
I think I watched
I
not
would
too
say
long ago,
7 to 8
and him
would be
fighting all of the
difference.
Mr. Smiths or
But
Agent
camera
Smiths was
is
really faked and dated.
Yeah.
But
the
highway scene
the
that was pretty
portrait
good.
mode or whatever.
Yeah, that is.
It had somebody
The other one is
loves
the
pictures.
whatever it is.
I was like, okay, this is kind of dope.
It's cool.
That is the second.
So-
That's like right
Oh
before the
yeah,
highway scene.
well that's part of it too.
Yeah, I mean, just
Where
visually.
he fights all the
That's where they get the
guy.
key maker before they get to the highway scene.
Yeah.
I mean,
I may have watched this movie way too
I
much.
may venture into that territory.
Yeah, I like the
if
first and
if
second.
They
It's
can
not
S it.
too much to
At the end of the
They
year,
come
maybe.
sub $1,000.
Third was kind of like they don't really know what's going on
That
in the
is kind of
beginning. Like the writers are like, we're just gonna
Well,
write
it's
a whole
like-
bunch of random
yeah,
shit
they-
in the beginning and hope something happens with it.
if they don't keep that as its own separate line,
So we've
that
done
would
our
probably push me to just like, go
all
back to
6
the
Star Wars movies
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
a
There's
couple
no
of
way.
responses like a year ago.
Yeah.
I would lose all my
And-
confidence.
They finally started
Well, I
making
mean,
movies.
They've already shaken that a little bit with what I will call battery gate.
She's seen them, but he has never
Fair
seen
enough.
any.
But they already passed
Ever.
that just recently to.
There's a guy that used to go to church with us. That
Yeah, they're trying
was that
to.
way.
They're like,
and
dude,
once we
sorry,
found
we
out, we
didn't-
kicked him out.
We thought it was a good
Is that a
idea.
church thing or
thought-
like what?
Do I?
You over
People that
there.
haven't seen
You
it
are
just miss
excommunicated.
it.
Yeah, for him, he's not a nerd. He's a sports guy.
He
He just
doesn't-
doesn't care. And I think at this point, he kind of likes
I
the
think-
of being the one guy that
Yeah, I was
does
gonna say,
that
it
has
seems
to
like
see
a
movies.
valid excuse.
But then we've
For
read the
what I
Bringing
would call
Pizza and watched it.
something.
He's like, all right, bring
Yeah,
pizza.
Like it
Yeah, we
doesn't
love them
seem
our-
like
To me, they should
it was a
give
deliberate.
I
Yeah.
really
Say, hey,
hope. I
I
feel
do
like
want-
she
You want
was
patch
like,
your
wanted
patch
to
me.
know
Yeah.
to start with
and
episode
you
4.
want your battery life
Yeah.
longer, or you
I
want
told
your
them
battery
that.
not to last as long.
I just hope you listen to it.
Yeah, hell, mine
I don't know.
Yeah.
The first three
It's like-
movies
it's
would
like-
become a lot.
It's like
I know
would you
everyone
want
else
quick
hates
install?
them.
Would you
I
want
actually like
customized?
prequels, except for Project Zero.
Customized.
But they become a lot more
Yeah,
suspenseful
what I
if you don't know the
I already
end.
do that. That's
They
fine.
should have just
Don't
kept
know
the
that Obi-Wan
Potter
knows.
sequence out and let everybody
But you
know
also
Potter sequence
Right.
you
instead.
lose all of
Well, now
the
they got
like
the surveillance. Did you hear about that?
shock
My
of
friend
that
told me
I am
about
your
that
father
at
moment.
school day. They passed the
Yeah.
law Congress passed a law
Partially.
yesterday.
I guess, yeah, because his name is Luke. So that's
allowed
true.
To expand.
Yeah.
You know, Harrison Ford and other cast members didn't even know that was in there until they
I
actually saw
saw
it in
that
theater.
interview.
And
You don't get you miss that
he was
moment.
like
You
mad about
miss
it. But
like
I was
the
I was
mystery of like at the first
and I
when
told him, I
Obi-Wan's
said,
telling,
I said,
oh yeah,
the
I
way
fought
that
with
this
your
is
father,
worded,
all this. You miss
and
that
the reasons
mystery
that
of
they-
like
that
movies,
they-
like
And
put in the
you
bill
immediately
for it.
recognize the
Yeah.
incest
Makes
at the
it seem
beginning
very
of
much
the
so
first
like-
movie.
yeah, no.
they've already been doing it, but to prosecute the people that need to prosecute, they
And in the
So
second
yeah, I
one
guess
first.
4,
Yeah.
5, and 6,
Yeah, 'cause
but
it's
then
like-
do
it's
like
like,
1, 2,
if
3,
they have
and
a
Rogue
reason
One,
to-
so you could just go
Like,
right
if you
into
were-
it.
Steven's a
red
big fan
flag
of
on something, like if you
4,
type
5,
bomb
1, 2,
in
3,
your
6.
fucking email,
As the
and,
he calls it the,
you know,
the
you're like,
flashback
yeah,
order.
bro, you're the bomb.
Because right after
Yeah.
the revelation
4,
of
5,
they
like,
type
you're his
name.
father, he's my
Josh
father.
Caldwell.
Then you go see the father's
Then
story, and
that
then you come
means
back
that
and
they
finish
can
it.
leave.
Man, that'd be like a hell of a way
Their
for a
research
cliffhanger.
people.
So now I gotta
That's
go
what-
watch
that's
3
what
movies
she's on.
before I could go find out what I
Four
was.
if you're adding
if
in
they
Rogue
ever
One.
had a reason to investigate you, you might look.
I gotta go watch 4
I would-
movies.
yeah.
before
I
I
would
find
put
out.
they
Rogue
don't
One
need
there.
to warrant in again.
It doesn't
Yeah.
fit in
So
the
it's like perpetual
Skywalker
warrant.
saga.
Right.
It's a good
Which
movie.
It's a good movie,
Very
yeah.
sketchy, but,
I
but
wasn't-
the
I-
way
Then again,
I was like,
then
oh,
again, Anakin's in it,
that's probably
so-
about to be a slew of people that's about to get prosecuted.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
like-
And then they're just gonna
The
say,
best
oh, well,
Anakin
after we
Skywalker
passed
scene
so and
ever
so, we looked
created.
into the no. You had this like
He's
months
the
ago
actual
about
best
it.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You just
I'm
need
like,
what
just
you
fast
legally
forward
do.
to the
Yeah.
last 10 minutes and
The only thing
that's
is
what
he
it
I
lost
don't know, the last
plans.
30 minutes because the battle was pretty cool too.
The entire thing with that though is he lost the plans because he's arrogant. If he really
Of
wanted to get the
course
plans,
he
all he had
is.
to do, even once he got onto the plane, all he had to do was
I can't really blame him for enjoying killing them so much, but he really should have
You know,
just
you
like
Did you not watch
forced
the
people.
prequels?
I know, but I'm
Of
just
course
thinking
he's arrogant.
I'm just thinking man, he really done goofed.
So I can do the actual.
I mean, the rebels would have been crushed instantly without that
I think
without
I
them
can
having those
stand to
plans.
skip episode 2 because
Cool. It's like, okay.
Episode 2 has some cool fights in this.
see what you need to do.
The tower has fallen.
Episode 2 is only good at the very end.
How about that?
I have to say, and it has to do with me being a 13-year-old girl, but
Better lots of window here.
the second one was my favorite one. Because- But especially before it came out, because I was super excited to see the
You
romance.
make Aquaman.
I had a slight crush on Natalie Portman, and that maybe kind of helped out with it. But the
Yeah,
other part was
but,
like,
I mean,
The second movie helped out with that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in that
Movie
second
3 was
movie
like,
helped out with it. So
why do I like girls?
Yes, I have no doubt.
I didn't ask myself that because I already knew all that was beforehand.
It's
But,
Detroit.
yeah.
Your underwater pitch.
I had to put it together, but
Drop
I
the
don't know.
dice on the ground.
Oh, that's actually. Have you seen those
Mr.
lines?
D100 is trying to get it from me.
No.
Yeah.
She's gonna spell it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, don't knock your cup off.
Do not
I know.
call.
That was the least of my worries.
I don't want him to get run down.
Alright, so everyone ready to get started again?
Kind of.
She's got to get an emergency construction crew. Yeah.
Alright.
True to life right now.
You wake up the next morning, full of life, full of vigor,
I feel so much better.
And arrow rolls.
fully rested.
Oh,
There are no holes where the
I
legs-
meant to say if I would have definitely like kept watch and like made sure as we were going to sleep. I probably would have stayed up at least one watch and tried to get somebody else to stay up.
Oh yeah.
Tiny Hut, that shit.
I don't think we need
We'll have to
stay
watch
up
no
and stay
more.
watch at
I'll
all.
stay- I'll stay.
Tiny Hut, man.
I would have made sure that everyone has their coin purses like, you know, on them.
I leave mine like out in the open while I'm sleeping. To make a point.
I was gonna
Well, you
I'll
all
take
wake
the
up and you don't find anything stolen.
Yay!
You're welcome,
Gypsies
everyone.
didn't steal everything.
Hey,
say, no people or property are missing.
It's actually juxtaposition, so I don't think it's dead people. Is the little girl still safe?
I'll say Ryan's over there to,
well, being
to catch a
both
thief in
sides
it.
of the
I broke in your
groups
house
here
to show
like
you
Kirk's, I think
that I
she's
could
fine.
break into your house.
It's the regular townies you have to worry about.
True. All right. So
It's
what do,
crazy
From
Barovians.
Jersey, townies.
what do we want to do for the next? I guess.
Guess we need to pick a quest.
Um,
Not the location one.
Yeah, let's not go there.
That's probably the last one.
Alias is interested in the one about the mountain and the stone itself being alive, but
It's gonna be Cirque Record.
That one sounds less scary to Mara than the wolves one.
that's
Then the which one?
they are the wolves one, aren't they?
No,
Yeah, that's the other
that's
one.
a different one. Could I spend
Animal
some
Whisperer
time
here. We're good on the wolves.
with the books that we salvaged from
I've never sent you Mara's backstory, have I?
that
Nope.
Let me do
estate?
that real quick.
Just kind of going with what I know about the cards and trying to see if I can find anything that kind of matches up with any of those descriptions.
Yeah, don't die.
Oh yeah, do we have like a map?
Have a little bit
Can
of
we
room
ask
where they
for a
start knocking
map of
everything
the
around.
entire area, like a?
A map of the whole. Yeah.
Yeah, a little mini map.
I kind of assumed we would naturally talk at some point due to being people that like trajectories and long range combat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that masking this thing is dumb
Yay.
because you don't really know quite where you're going.
And that's the map for Legend of Zelda.
No, I'm asking like the people around the town and stuff. Like, if they have a map of the, not just like of the local landmarks.
Okay. They don't really have a map. They tell you
Chica
about
Shack.
the lake Zarobit. You know.
Are there any other lakes around here? How far is the next
Not all the
one?
They tell you about. They do mention out west, Lake Baratok.
Are there any mountain ranges? Like, I'm just asking Major Lynn.
There's one.
Out to the west?
Let's go
out to
hiking.
the west.
Towards that, like
Towards
near
the same lake.
near the lake? Let's go there.
Okay.
How far away is it? Several days?
That is. That's actually going to be to get to the lake about half a day's journey.
Or do we want to do that today?
Sure.
I would like to know if there are any pots to break and/or tall grass to cut so that I may obtain money.
This is after
Just Breath of the Wild.
Don't
bro.
see
Yeah.
any.
I'll start
You're going to offer to
hitching.
mow someone's lawn.
I'll start hitching the mule up to the wagon.
I like that card or meme or cartoon that Zelda's like, Link, why do you keep breaking all the pots? He's like, so I'm trying to get money. And she just sticks her hand up in a pot and brings out a rupee. And he's like, you witch!
Well, to be fair, she kind of is.
Okay, that's Ariana's backstory. That's nice.
Oh, so there's some mountains.
And snow-capped mountains.
No, it's a lake.
No, down
Or
south.
top.
There's snow.
Wow.
That looks like snow.
Yeah, could be.
Wait, I thought you said west.
Well, we were here.
It's a pool.
The town's right there.
Does that mean I get to walk on top of this time? Like this?
Oh, hey, you know what?
Do it.
I don't know directions.
Oh. So which one are we talking about? The
Bar
go to a
top.
place of Dizzling
Bar
Heights where the
top.
stone itself is
You're a
alive?
marksman. What do you mean you know the directions?
Oh, yeah,
I believe
actually, that's
Shane
when we were
was trying to
talking
place
about.
the lake in the foot of the mountain.
I really have no idea where that one could be. I would rather go there than do the lake one, but I don't know how to start finding that.
Okay, this one's got a town right
So-
here, if you guys do it.
So yes, I have sent mixed messages on that.
I mean, this is a lake.
We've already started.
But
And
it's
there's-
not.
there's
That's not
not-
really a mountain. is
That's
it?
a baby lake compared
No,
to the
mountains
other
would be right there.
Jesus.
If I ask
This is
people
weird
the
contour
cares
lines.
So
about
that's a
Lake.
mountain lake.
Luna Lake.
Josh, did our characters like have this map now? Can we see this?
Or did anybody tell us about that or anything?
Yes, they told you about that lake too.
Okay, well those are mountains.
Are those mountains?
Yeah,
Is this a?
contour lines.
Are there hills overlooking this lake? Right there, probably.
Yeah.
I think that's what that moon person was trying to get us to look at, so probably.
And the reassure belongs to Mother Night, so we
Yeah,
have to go
Mother
at
Night sounds like lunar lake.
So
How
we
far
can
is that one, though?
That looks like
That's several days.
Yeah, so maybe not that yet.
Fast travel. Although it is Luna Lake.
Google Maps. Plot the
Yeah,
shortest course to go to all these
I
ports.
think we should be doing yeah.
Mount
Wait,
Gat. Hey, look, there's Mount
that's what the
Gackus.
that's
That
what the
seems
wolves.
that seems wolfy. So yeah.
Exactly.
Also, wolves. Luna has to do with the moon. Mars not going. We'll stay in the car.
Alright, that first.
I look at her.
I thought you'd want to kill them though.
Yes.
We've all
but
got
also,
silver weapons now.
No, I don't know. It's a PTSD thing. I don't know.
Okay, Samus.
Alright, so I have a sit down talk. Alright, you can be brave, you was smart, you was strong, you was important. You can do this.
You is important.
As far as any of those things.
That's why Bailey's just trying to reassure you, make you feel
Stop
better
trying
about
to
yourself.
I mean,
You get a
What?
chance to reduce the wolf population.
it's really werewolves that,
Ew, she's
that she
old.
would
She's-
want. That she would want
I
to go
don't
after.
know why if we necessarily need to kill
sounds like
wolves
there
for
may be
no
wolves
reason.
there.
They haven't really done anything to us yet.
And they
so.
all need to die and burn.
Also, out of
That seems kind of
curiosity,
extreme.
what are the werewolves in this universe? Because some werewolves turn into giant hulking versions of wolves, and they're just wolves, but then some are like bipedal. So what are we dealing with? Description
These would be
was-
bipedal.
Oh, okay. Ugh, I'm
They
like
could probably
gross.
do what they
And
want.
werewolves in the D&D world can be hybrid form, which is what you typically think of as a bipedal werewolf.
Yeah.
They can also turn into a wolf.
Yeah, like a
Mhm.
giant friggin'
Yeah, that's how they were when they attacked me.
bipedal.
Underworld.
No, like mostly wolf form.
Oh, yeah.
So did you like eat your family or what?
It's a 600-pound wolf.
Wait, was that in character?
It's half and half.
What did you ask?
Asked her if she ate her family.
Eat. Exactly.
That's gonna make
So that's a yes.
Bailey's just watching
It's
this
mostly-
yard. I don't
It's
care
mostly
about
out of character though, because I don't know that Laurie would know that much, but
Alright, well,
probably soon.
if we don't want to
Probably
do
gonna be
that,
asked.
where would
Can't you just snipe from a tree again?
a place of Disney
No.
Heights be where the stone
I'm.
where the stone itself is alive?
Mount Gackus.
I've seen Mount Gackus and Mount Burr something up there.
Do you have any books on geography in the area?
Well, that would make sense then to stop at Luna Lake first,
Yeah.
and then go there.
If we're going that way, we might as well.
What is Ismark going to do?
And what was significant about like Bear Talk?
Ismark wants to protect his sister.
DM, quick
Fair.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Only because I have a button for it. What's the difference between long rest and full rest?
There's a short rest and a long rest.
Yeah.
No, so look at
Whatever that is right.
full, long, short.
That's not a 5e thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
it's
probably
short.
used for something else, like
Oh.
another gaming system.
Okay.
So what was significant about Lake Bear Talk? Or just that it had.
They were just trying to figure out lakes and their
Okay.
relation to mountains.
Raven River.
I think she wants to go there because it's the furthest away from the wolves.
Crest, by the way, I had mentioned that. That is to the west of Lake Baratok. You can see, Crest. You've heard about the Wizard of Wines that is south of Crest.
Wizard of Wines, you say?
Kresk.
Wait,
where's Crest?
Crest
People
is
not making
to
their
the
delivery
west
times.
of Lake Baratok.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
So do we want to do that? Or do we want to pursue the cord stuff? Is there another mountain there? How do all these woods have the same name? I guess they're taking.
They do.
Maybe we're all a part of the same giant woods.
I guess, but that's.
I mean, it's all kind of part of the same.
You mean
world
like
anyway,
Rollwoods?
So yeah.
I guess.
It's like Yellowstone National Forest. I mean, it's pretty large.
It's pretty though. Good luck finding a cell phone signal though.
And it's also going to give us a volcano to kill us all.
What? No,
Like, there's a mountain between the. Well, no, okay, it goes around the mountain.
Stop hating, man.
That's
Just
fine.
let it go. Just let it go.
Looks like it.
It looks like a game of Catan going on.
It really does. Rachel's winning.
Get rid of her.
Of course she is.
Sometime we need to make her play with the actual rules.
Her sister-in-law does that now.
Does she not play with the real rules?
No.
Is
Anyway,
that how we keep getting screwed over?
I'm pretty sure.
She changes the rules, but that's not why we get screwed.
I think that probably helps though, because she came up with them.
I'll give you that. She's just as good with the rules. Although one time she
Do you have
left.
anything where you can open Word documents on your phone?
Microsoft Word itself.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Like on your phone?
Yeah.
There's
Also on
one
my
time
iPad as
there
well.
where she got dealt
Yeah,
with
but- you have my email?
He got pissed off and left.
I was gonna send you a text message.
And everyone was like,
Oh.
"Oh crap, we need to."
I'll say
Matt,
it would be
Matt, come play." I said,
easier if you
"Yeah, fine."
melded the
I have one more crap yet.
chalked.bellamy.com.
I beat him.
Never mind.
I rubbed it in forever.
Guess I get it here
Why are you
too.
rubbing it in?
I forgot about
You were
that.
such a slow
Click.
loser before you even played, and I won with that.
You may not have time to read it right now, but there it is.
Sweet Christ, you wrote like a 2-page.
Well,
Yeah, that's a good backstory. So,
Two spaces, single space?
so do we want to do
Reading.
the wine delivery? Do we
Don't
want to
space
do?
that.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll-
let's explore the wine. We definitely need to go there.
I figured Mara would approve.
alright.
So does how much you drink depend on which direction we're heading?
Probably.
Like, are you completely sloshed if we start heading towards wolves?
Let's head towards wolves, see what happens. Or do we have to do the wine before she's willing to go towards the wolves?
No, whatever. I'm in.
Y'all been pretty quiet about destinations. Have they? What was that?
I'm cool with wherever, but it sounds like someone has a strong objection going to the mountains, so maybe not there yet.
Are there things to shoot?
I don't have a strong objection if you meet me.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. That's different.
That's pretty much how I
Well,
I
if you don't
judge
want to
my
go there,
directions.
but
But we
go
have
to the
to,
other place,
so at some point I'll just like it up anyway, it's fine. It is also, if we're talking about that one, really far away.
I'm fine as long as we eventually can make our way back to the Velaki camp.
No promises.
Well,
What
I
is
guess
that
we could go
next
get
to-
wine then. Eric's would not
I'm
be
lazily
opposed to
laying
wine.
on my tiger and using it as a
Especially
mouse
if it's
because
good
we
wine.
go. We're going right now.
How does the
Who's Normandy?
I have a question.
Okay.
I would guess her. If anyone.
Oh, it's airdrop.
Oh no, it's you.
Oh, okay. It was the airdrop.
Ah, okay.
It's like, who is this?
Josh, before the session started, made it sound like there would be somewhere he was going to make it obvious was the next place to go, and I'm not feeling that.
I also thought you were leaving Velaki, going.
Where would we go?
You have options. I'm not going to tell you where to go, but
No, I know you're not going to tell us where to go, but I thought, that, sure, leave Velaki, but towards somewhere. Towards where?
yes, but
You thought that would be obvious, and it's not.
well,
I think
ultimately
I know
it's
where.
up to you.
I know that. I just don't.
Don't
understand.
worry about it.
I feel like I've
The main
heard
quest line.
some suggestions, but I say we head back into Velaki, go by the inn,
For what?
For
check
what?
on the Baroness.
We just checked her. She was with Isaac or Ismark and.
No,
Arena at
Ismark's
the
with
church.
us now.
I thought he stayed at the church with Arena.
No, he's with us, isn't he? As long
You
as he
didn't
can.
say specifically, but he can stay at the church with Arena. He can go with you all. His useful thing is being inside of Strahd. Like, you have to be inside of Strahd for him to be useful.
I think we should bring him then.
However, Ismark also wants to get his sister as far away from Strahd as possible. He doesn't want to leave his sister in Velaki. He wants to take his sister on to Crest.
Kresk. Okay, so he wants to go to Kresk.
So, but he didn't mention any of that when we were talking to him. This is the first we're hearing of Kresk. You didn't know that there was another. I mean, I guess we knew there was
I
another
think
town
he mentioned
somewhere.
it briefly, but
He mentioned it, or at least I think he mentioned
Well, we can
I
bring
think
them
it
over
is.
there and get wine at the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of a win-win.
Yeah, so we're here.
I'd still rather leave her in the chapel.
Do
But
we want to go by the lake?
Alright, well let's take, if
Main
we're
road?
leaving, we will take, to go to the next town, we will take the Baroness, Irina, Ismark, and the 2 kids.
And two
Quite
Where on
the
the lake
place.
is probably a good idea. That's a lot of
Right.
apropos company.
So, understand you're taking the Baroness, Ismark, Irina, and the 2 children.
that's a lot of people.
Okay.
You want to keep safe?
Yeah.
We can't leave any of them alone either.
Those
Hey, if we get in-
children, I think they would be safe at the church.
But if we do
We're
get
gonna have the adults
into,
to look after them.
if we do get into trouble,
The
Father?
priest?
I mean,
yeah, we can bring the priest too.
I mean, I'm not saying
They don't need
it's
more people.
complete. They'll be completely,
Also,
I
keep
maybe-
in mind, you can come back to Valaki. You can go back to any location in this world.
right.
If
I
y'all
know.
do want to bring them, I could just, if we get into a big fight or something like that, I could throw them all in the hut and they'll be safe.
Do you have to be in the hut?
Oh, that's fine.
Just don't
Okay, right
leave
now.
I'm sensing
Or at
a
least
theme
it
here.
disconnects.
the hut with them in the hut.
I can stay in there with them until the place is safe.
I still think Arena would be safer in Valaki in the church, but
But Ismark doesn't want to leave her there.
did we determine if
Didn't
it
sound like
is
it.
hollowed ground or not?
It is hollowed ground.
That is pretty darn safe.
It because of you all returning the bones of Saint Andral, the church is under the effects of a hallowed spell.
But it doesn't count out people, and right now the people of Lockheed probably don't like us.
yeah, but they don't have anything against the kids
No, but
or
the point
Arena.
is it keeps Strahd away from Arena.
Right, but it couldn't straw to influence people.
They could, but if they don't know that she's there, that would be the thing.
True.
She pretty much probably need to stay inside. But,
It sounds like the next town is where we want to go, and it sounds like Ismark wants Irina to come,
Is Mark off the cover?
and it sounds like we did tell the Baroness we'd get her out of the town, and we also did put 2 children in Irina's care. So I feel like it's everybody.
Mass exodus. Yeah.
Did we ever find out how they knew them or why that's
You can't go back.
I think he said they
This
were
guy's
from
good.
Barovia too, and he said that their parents had died
You
defending
killed on
the
sight, no questions asked. Remember?
burgomasters.
You know, and only
Sounds
those
like
2
they-
people would know. But the thing of it is, once the mayor finds out that I escaped, or the burgomaster finds out that I escaped, he probably would order that anyways. So
I still think I want to try to convince Ismark that she would be safer in Milwaukee for now with the children. But
There's
and
wine
I
where we're
explained
going.
to him why I feel that way, but
and I'll counter with there's wine where we're going. So
And the kids will be like, yay!
lots and lots of wine.
Alright, so I guess it's the,
I love when
11 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, the fellowship of the wine.
The 11 of you set out
That's on Netflix now.
The fellowship of the wine.
on your way to
But
rest.
it's on Netflix.
You make it down the road a little ways. The road comes to an X intersection which branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby.
cool. So this is the point where we're not supposed to have this map and trying to figure out which way to go.
I'll halt the wagon and get out and look at the sign that's on the ground.
It was
Alright,
pretty
you
cool.
figure it out. It's broken in a way that you can tell what part of the sign goes where.
Okay.
So you see that, where's that? You see that Kresk and the Solenka Pass are to the southwest.
Sounds
Lake
cool.
Baratok to the northwest, Valaki and Ravenloft to the northeast, and Berez to the southeast.
Where's Berez?
To the left.
But I don't think I've heard anybody
You've
mention
not
that
heard
before.
any mention of Berez.
They live on here.
Isn't it to the left?
He said southeast.
It's
Oh.
true somewhere along
Would Berez be familiar at all to me?
Is it?
To you, it
That looks like a camp or something.
you've
right
heard
there.
it as an
There's something
old
else to
city,
the south of it.
Okay.
but not
Somewhere around
like
here.
it's not one of the more familiar civilizations that you've heard of.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that could be a tiny little town.
That would
That'd
be
be a tiny
anything,
town.
or those are just marks? They could be a town though.
Sounds like
Real quick, go ahead, Sarah, and make a history check.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if you're gonna know anything else about.
Okay. I mean, natural 20 plus 8, so 28.
Crap.
She reads a lot.
You brought this on yourself.
You can always whisper to me.
What? We want to know stuff too.
7
I don't know which one to tell you that.
plus 0, so you know.
I get 2. Plus 0.
Alright.
All right.
16.
You
I think it might be a town name.
That much I didn't
20.
you would know, Thalari, that long before Strahd
Nice.
was interested in
We know this land.
woman named Irina Koliana. You read memoirs that there was a peasant from Berez named Marina. The vampire Strahd first met Marina in a small village on the shores of the Luna River. Marina bore a striking resemblance to Strahd's beloved Tatiana, both in appearance and manner, and she became Strahd's obsession. He seduced her in the dead of night and feasted on her blood. But before she could be turned into a vampire, the burgomaster of Berez, Laszlo Ulrich, with the aid of a local priest named Brother Grigor, killed Marina to save her soul from damnation. Strahd, enraged and naturally upset, slew the priest and the burgomaster, then used his power over the land to swell the river, flooding the village and forcing the residents to flee. The marsh crept in, preventing the villagers from returning, and that's why Berez has been abandoned.
Probably shouldn't go there.
It's kind of metal.
Let's go there.
Well, it didn't sound like there was anybody
Reason?
inhabiting it right now, so probably should. What were the other things listed on the sign?
Could become archaeologist and uncover
There's
stuff.
Valaki and Ravenloft, of course.
Okay.
There's the. Let me look at that. The Solenka Pass to the southwest,
And crest.
and Crest to the southwest.
Sounds
Lake
really
Baratok to the northwest.
What do we know about Lake Baratok?
That was the one they were telling us about.
Isn't that where the wine is? Or never?
Yeah,
Well, the ones-
when
yeah.
they thought about a lake other than Lake Zarovich, they thought about Lake Baratok.
Okay.
When we said, hey, we're looking for a mountain lake, that's the one they said.
Okay.
Not really a mountain. I mean, there's hills around it. But.
Well, I guess we could continue on to crest.
Do we want to take
Quick
the
stop off at.
southern path or the northern trail thing? Go by the river on the way, it looks like.
I kind of wanted to go to the northern way just because of who we get with us.
Yeah.
Maybe we gotta look at the lake too.
Yeah, we could stop off at Lake Baratok.
Go
Probably
fishing.
and rest there, whatever.
Sure.
All right.
9 of us could stay in the hut. 2 kids could stay outside.
And Arena. Leave her out there.
And Arena.
Definitely be more safe.
Aha.
I was trying to figure out if you were having a random encounter, but yeah.
Oh, I wanted to kill something.
Okay,
That wasn't.
so you come. You're going to Lake Baratok.
Yeah.
Okay. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. The fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud. You can tell the
Looks
tower
like a
stands
fun
about
place for
80
delivery.
feet tall, and it has 4 levels.
Are there people? Do we see the signs of people?
You can't tell anything like that.
Let's go explore the wagon. And then the tower.
On top of the tower? Is that what he said?
No, the wagon's not on it. The wagon is nearby the tower. Like,
It's
I mean,
battered with mud,
you walk by the wagon to approach the
Does it
tower.
look like it got stuck?
No. It looks like someone parked it.
Does it
Were
look
there
like
animals
it's-
tied beside it then? Like oxen?
Or has it been there very long?
Yeah, does it still have like the wagon cover thing or?
Let's see what's in it.
You have to get closer to the wagon to tell something.
To tell if there's animals parked nearby?
Oh, sorry.
That was my first question.
Animals.
Corpses of them?
Yeah.
No, there's no animals parked nearby.
No horses tied nearby, no oxen bones, as far as we can tell.
Well, I guess we can go investigate.
Got the horses
The
around.
wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sneak ahead.
You're attempting to stealth.
Yes.
All right.
Um, 17, I think.
17. You believe that you're stealth.
Are we all
Yeah.
stealthing or just you?
I said I'll
Nicely
sneak ahead.
worded.
Morris said you were.
And just see.
Oh,
I'm gonna get closer to the wagon and see
Okay.
what I can see.
Under layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep out."
Does it look like the one from that had the tiger?
Yeah, does it look like Ritavio's wagon?
That was more of a cage, but this just looks like a fancy wagon that someone doesn't want you inside.
Is it
Do I
like
hear movement inside?
the Stani wagon?
You
or
don't hear
just
any movement inside.
Do I get any sort of indication of
Oh,
how
wait,
long?
sorry, Ryan, there are horses.
Alive?
Horses.
Yeah, live horses. I mean,
That makes a huge difference in the rest of it.
they don't do anything with you approaching, but
Well, no, because
What condition do they look like they're in?
they look like healthy horses.
Healthy.
okay, so it's not like this has been sitting here for years.
Right? No, no,
Okay.
no. This is
It makes a big difference.
sorry.
So there's probably someone asleep inside.
But I don't hear movement or talking or anything from inside the wagon.
Right.
I'm gonna throw something at the wagon.
Just knock on it.
Like and it might be the wind type of unintentional.
Like some
like a
small rocks and
pebble or
something.
like a branch or something.
Just to see if there's any reaction.
You throw. Sorry. Explain that again.
I'm still I want to like stay out of sight
Mm-hmm.
to affirm anyone who might be in the wagon, but I want to throw something at the wagon like a pebble.
Okay. You throw it at the wagon. You hear. You know, it bounces off the wagon. Nothing happens.
Was that loud enough?
do I feel like that would have been loud enough for if somebody were on the inside that they would have
Yeah.
noticed?
Think like, 90s or 80s movie where the guy's trying to get the girl to come to her window and sneak off and do stuff.
And he doesn't just send her a text or whatever.
Yeah, because he throws the rock which busts through her window.
What's a text?
That puts girls in the mood. Having to explain a hole in her window to her parents.
Hopefully that happens afterwards, right?
I have a unseen servant I could go knock on the door with.
I don't want to give the impression that there's a person. A knock on the door would sound like
A
an
knock.
intentional sound, a person. I was just giving the, hey, the wind blew a branch up against your wagon type sound. What about, how far is the wagon from the tower?
I'm gonna say it's about 30 feet.
Okay. So, is there a door in the tower? Like,
Yeah, there's a door to the tower.
do
Is
I
it-
have any indication of what the tower is used for?
It just looks like someone stays in the tower.
Like it's a home? Or like
Not,
a prison?
like someone. It looks like something someone uses as a study.
A 4-story study.
Yeah.
We are looking for a wizard.
I want to go over there. Can I just get out of the wagon and go over to what looks like a study? Because
Okay.
Are we looking for a wizard?
I like.
Are
Wizard of Wine or something.
I don't know. I just heard a study and I'm
She's
excited.
already inside the tower.
Yeah, pretty much.
I kinda
No
wanna think
trap
it's
checks or anything.
All right.
This is where we lose the heart.
So you're opening the door to the tower.
Yes.
Alright, the tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is a word, Kazan.
What language is that in?
Kazan is in the goblins. That's what makes me think of.
Hold on. Where you are?
As soon as you know the door, we're for friend.
Hope so.
Speak French.
And I need to show you. That symbol.
Nice.
Loading.
I like it.
It's a clock.
I think we should go in.
I think that we should take 8 of the 11 of us and we should stand in a circle and we should walk in that bedroom.
Right. So,
There's a line
Delari,
connecting.
you are wanting to go. You are going inside.
Yes, it's
Wait,
piqued my
remember?
interest and
Is there
distracted me
something-
while
Okay.
leaving the cart.
Where are the rest of you in relation?
I would have followed behind her.
Okay.
I thought I was sneaking ahead, and so if I saw her rush past me, then I would go too. I also was about to say this already, even though Mara has very little idea about this type of stuff. I did want to see if I noticed any magic-y type mumbo jumbo things. Anything that, creeps her out.
Okay.
I'm staying back with the kids.
Wouldn't be able to tell what it was probably, but I just wanted to ask.
Mara, you can certainly. Are you stopping her from opening the door to do this, or like?
Well, I was already looking at the tower when I saw
Okay.
her rush by. I was just wondering if while I was standing there looking, I'm following her, and I guess what I mean to say is if I felt weird about anything, then yes, I was going to stop her. I'm not going to, I don't know.
Alright. Mara, you wouldn't have noticed anything.
Do
the
we get
rest-
to roll?
The rest, you can certainly try.
Arcana, right?
Arcana.
You didn't roll one touch.
She already did once.
And it stays.
20.
Oh.
20.
Boom.
That should be free.
That is the absolute highest I can roll on that. tell me what it is. I just want to know if there's anything that I see that makes me.
You believe that door symbol references a spell.
An elaborate mating dance. Oh, you had told your arm. I didn't see the arms thing either.
The rest of you, are you following behind Delari?
Wait, is this a dance? Do we have to do a dance starting here?
Okay.
I'm kind of hanging back in the rear with the other people that were.
Gotcha.
I'll be immediately behind her.
Wait, is this like that episode of Avatar where they have to do the dance with the dragon? And to get through the fire pit
It's
then?
to dance the
So,
Egyptian.
Let's get the
Peleus,
whole-
Get
Delari,
this, and then this.
Or just go
Mara.
I think we're probably getting ready to make some kind of scene.
All three of you, the rest of you I'm assuming are greater than 10 feet
Yeah.
near the tower. All three of you make a dexterity saving
Oh hell.
Is it something I can
with
see?
disadvantage if you're wearing armor made of metal.
Is it something?
Are you saying-
Is it something I can see or hear?
It's not a seer trap.
You're saying if you're not with her?
Ooh.
If you are.
He's got a
If
1.
you are with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw, what now?
Dexterity saving throw.
Should have rolled in the dice, Joe.
And
23.
Right.
23, okay.
Wait, are you up there with us?
I said, he said anybody with the Laurie, and I was like,
I was up there right next to
Alright.
her, Josh.
You are, what'd you roll?
Having it, sorry.
It's like Mara. She's my dex based.
So
There is an
rolled
effect
the worst
that you
dex
can
rolls
see,
I've
but it's an arcane effect.
Ariana.
yeah, but any
Mine's
type of
dex.
trap or spell, if I can see it.
Okay, yeah.
I rolled like 16
Okay,
initiative.
that gives me advantage if I just cancels
Yep.
out.
Okay.
That's how they do.
do I know?
Son of a bitch.
Do I have enough time to warn people? At 23?
No, you just are able to get out of the way.
I got a 7.
7, okay.
Stupid just
1.
12.
Alright. Peleus, Stellari, and Mara, you failed.
Thank
You're going to take
lots of damage.
500.
about to be so fun.
Josh.
My cure wounds hands are ready.
Come to me first.
A vicious mockery to mock the doors ready.
1.
The power of Christ.
I rolled a
convinced.
20 and then I rolled a 1. Same day. Dice, whatever.
Do you want to see if mine like you better and yours like?
You take 29 points of lightning damage.
Woo, daddy.
That would have put me at 1 hit point. I'm glad I wasn't there.
Oh.
29.
No, that would have put me at 4.
That's 29.
3.
I have 30 left.
I have 12 left.
15.
Can I heal?
Cool. I want to use my second wind.
Okay.
I want to open the door again. Did the door open or did that happen in
The door opens, but the lightning keeps going. So,
What
JT,
triggered?
you and Ryan, since you're on the outside, you see all of a sudden the tower get engulfed by lightning. And, you hear all the electrical sounds. You
Like a
get the feeling
barrier?
if you pass through this, you're going to take a ton of damage. The
You
rest
probably
of you
shouldn't go.
can move through on the inside.
Oh, we're on the inside?
You can move through the lightning on the on the inside, but basically, you're
As in the lightning will stop if we go inside?
yes.
Okay. I want to go inside.
I'll follow.
It didn't push us away?
No, it's lightning. It's not
No, but-
force.
Okay, but the lightning barrier came on the other, like,
The lightning came
outside
down,
of where
straight
we are?
down. Okay.
right, but it's not blocking the door.
It's not blocking the door. Basically, it's lightning that side, lightning that side. You can go inside if you want to.
But we can't go back because there's a
You
lightning
can go
wall.
back if you want.
But there's a lightning wall between us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
If we go in, we're all gonna die coming back out.
Well,
Uh,
we should turn it off.
This is going. Yeah,
Um,
you have to either figure out a way to turn off the spell, or the spell must dissipate.
I'm going to start doing the dance that's on the thing with my arms walking in the dirt.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk in and make a perception check to figure out how to turn this off.
I'm just gonna start doing the dance.
Or figure out what's causing it first, I guess.
Almost have 8 people out here to help us.
Okay.
I think it
All
might
of a
just be one person.
sudden, with you doing the arm motions like that, the
Oh.
Electricity turns off. You hear nothing, and the door swings open wide. Sweet.
Alright.
Alright, sister. Stop just opening doors. Check them first.
I don't listen to you. I'm already into.
I grapple her.
Were you supposed
Okay.
to do it in the
I did
order
magic.
of your design?
You did magic.
Yes.
But you didn't leave
You
that.
may check for any other traps.
23 in investigation.
And this, kids, is why you don't go knocking on strangers' doors.
I didn't knock on it. I just heard it open.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't try to do
No.
breaking and entering.
You don't find
I
any
don't care.
traps.
Also would take them.
I have no regrets.
Just almost dead. That's
Laura,
all.
question. What
Yes.
what order did you do those in?
The proper order?
I probably would have started with yes, the right one.
The
I
proper
probably would
order?
have started with I haven't looked at it very long.
I'd start with that.
I'd probably start with this one.
Yeah.
And then do this one, this one, this one, this one,
In
this
order.
one, this one, this one.
All right.
Laura already did know that because she doesn't know how to dance.
It might have also been
She can do a janky robot dance. That's a janky robot right there.
It pretty much is.
Okay. So beyond the door,
it might have just,
Charles
proposed
checks for
marriage
traps,
to
didn't
whoever lives
find any
inside.
traps.
But it's fine.
rotting wooden beams support the scaffolding, which groans and creaks with the slightest breeze. A sense of ladders and platforms lead to a hole in the northwest wall on the 3rd floor.
I got shot
Out
with
of
a
pure
rotting wood.
curiosity, since I was investigating, does creaky beam look like it'll break under weight? Sherlock?
No, it does not.
Okay. Sherlock Holmes over here.
Yeah, it's been
Well,
a mess.
it doesn't. Since you were investigating, you get the feeling that only one of you can go across it at one time.
Okay.
Oh, I did say I was going to do second one, right?
Josh, can I spin a hit dice as an action?
Sure.
What did we say we could do it once, but we can spend as many as we wanted?
Yeah, that's what I remember.
I'm gonna spend 3.
Right. Are you all wanting
Well, I'm gonna spend 1 at a time.
to go on?
So
Are
there's,
the rest of us cut off?
if you want to. At this point, the lightning's down.
So, at this point,
Let's
I'm
go
actually
first.
Because of my awesome dancing.
Yeah. Oh, that. Because I mean, the lightning's down, so.
So the question is, do we want to risk like the children to go in there?
Okay.
And I said the
Carefully.
children stayed
Yeah,
in my way.
Carefully go ahead.
Alright. The flagstone
Okay.
floor
Unguarded
is strewn
or
with
what?
debris and a
Well, I
few
mean,
crates
is
stand
Mark
near the east wall.
still being there with
A
the
torn
Baroness?
curtain
I'm
to
sure
the
Baroness
south
could punch
partially
people, I don't know.
obscures the tower vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
Are they holding their
We're all
arms
gonna
like-
die.
Are they golems?
We're all gonna die.
I feel like we're going to have to find that out the hard way.
I'm ready in my
Are
hut.
golems a thing in this place?
Yes.
We're all gonna die. Why do we go?
Can I tell anything about how this is supposed to work or function?
Looking at it, you get the feeling you're just supposed to talk to them.
Do I know what language they would speak?
Yeah. You don't know. You can certainly try one.
Okay, let me see. Let me try to remember what I know.
Oh, yeah, I put it into Discord.
Do we all get this sense or
Mouse.
just her?
All of you.
Yep.
Hi. Nothing happens.
Was that common?
Do a robot dance.
Searching my arms again. No.
I think I put languages in here. Actually, I never really settled on that. Picked one.
I speak Common, Elvish, and Orcish.
Hang on, I got a list here. Hang on.
I speak an exotic language. I speak Undercommon and Abyssal.
I speak like 7 of them. Start on the list. So
But I sincerely hope that these things don't speak Undercommon or Abyssal.
Undercommon would use it. Abyssal, yeah.
Sorry.
Is that
That's right. That was my
Undercommon's
attempt
like
at doing Undercommon.
the black speech, Korean French, yeah.
Okay, well then I say
I speak Draconic, Common, Elvish, Celestial, Infernal, Primordial, and Abyssal.
Oh my gosh.
Knowledge Cleric.
All the knowledge is.
So what you saying, baby, is you good with your tongue? Oh snap!
She's a pretty linguist. She's very good with her tongue.
That's something I really wanted to hear she said about my sister.
Well,
That's totally
do you know what it means though?
Fair point.
Did the
plus that was Leon Phelps' voice. That was not Tahara's voice.
the writing we saw over the door, did I recognize it at all?
The writing that was
Yeah, we
above
didn't
the
even
door.
look at that. It's Elvish for dance.
Probably.
Dance, friends, and enter.
It's just
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your hands behind.
Kazan. Well,
Or maybe that's the name of the dance.
you've heard that name at some point, so Laurie.
Oh, it's a name?
Okay.
Sarah, safety dance now.
You maybe about a wizard.
Like the Black Mage.
Alright, then
That's one I remember. I don't know if that's the same one or not. That does kind of sound familiar now.
I'm gonna say does Undercommon use the same? Never mind, I have no idea. I'm gonna say like a greeting in Undercommon.
Okay. They don't do anything.
And I won't speak Abyssal with children present.
They're out in the car.
They're on the cart. Yeah, with
Are you talking about me?
Did that just reboot?
No, my computer went away.
I'll try speaking primordial to them.
Okay.
Ask them if they would please wake up. I don't know what to say.
Now, just to clarify, so you don't try to either do something crazy or overthink this.
We're all gonna die.
This is an elevator.
Okay.
I just want to remind you of that before you say what you're about to say,
We're about to die.
in whatever language you're
Oh.
about to say it.
So
If we
okay.
see the chains, we should step back because that may be the bottom of the elevator, and we are now standing under the elevator.
No, you're standing on the outside and you're looking over, seeing.
Do we see a box like on the chain? I did not understand that.
Yeah, there.
I'm some chains and pulleys.
We
A
see a hole in the
5-foot
roof.
square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
So it's a lift kind of thing. It's not
Somewhat.
really. We have to be careful not to stand on the edge.
So
You said 5
maybe I
foot.
should tell them that we want to go up.
They immediately spring to life and begin pulling the chains so the lift comes down.
Thanks.
I told you we were standing after that.
You are severely overthinking this.
Well,
All I know is we're gonna walk up there, we're gonna
talk
attack.
to 'em.
And we're
I'm
all
like,
gonna die.
what languages do we know? Primordial, abysmal. Oh my gosh, if you just tell them to raise the elevator, they'll raise the elevator.
And that's like the whole nature
Derby Spurs,
of
why didn't you just
D&D,
tell them to go down?
Saying all the various ways
I was gonna
that
hit
your
with an
party
axe.
can make
Okay,
something
you went way too dirty for me.
more crazy.
Well, no, I was ready to come to life. It's just like Genghis.
I didn't want to tell them to
Press
do
round.
anything. I just wanted to see what languages they would listen to. That's it.
So apparently,
I was
I
scared to
told-
tell them to do anything because I definitely did not understand you were talking about some sort of.
I still kind of want to talk to him now, but we'll go up first.
I might have tuned part of that out in the description, or it might have been poorly described, or I don't know.
Right.
But it was not understandable.
So, y'all go up in the elevator?
Sure. Why
I'm
not?
already up.
Have I
there, so-
seen-
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I seen a
I'm in.
elevator technically like this before?
You've heard of them. The elevator is like it takes you about 30 seconds to get up there, but every 6 seconds it will randomly shoot up or shoot down 5 feet.
Lovely.
And it kind of gives you this uneasy feeling, but you do get to the top safely.
There are 4 floors though.
So we're on the second floor now?
Yeah, you're on the second floor.
Any treasure laying around?
Dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room, the wooden floor of which is badly rotted and partially collapsed.
Oh crap, we didn't check the crates downstairs.
I stayed downstairs. What else is in this room?
Downstairs, nothing.
You said there were crates.
Oh, crates. They are empty.
Oh man. Feathers.
Does this rotted floor look like it will support any of us?
JT doesn't know much.
It looks like it only can support one person in a 5-foot area, and that person cannot be Peleus.
I was about to say, the two people on that couch equal less than me.
Yes.
Basically, Peleus would fall through the floor.
What is everybody?
Human.
Half elf.
6'5", 275 pounds, beefcake.
So I probably
I'm half of
I'm either the lightest or maybe Ryan. I don't know.
He's a human male. You're an elven female, so you're probably lighter.
But if it's just cobwebs, is there anything? Are there any objects that are notable?
He said otherwise empty room.
Otherwise, I mean, you like cobwebs?
I don't, but that doesn't mean there's nothing in that room.
Okay. There's nothing in the room.
Okay.
That means there's nothing.
Moving on.
Can I tell from the crates what they used to be used for?
Looks like to store supplies. Alright, do you want to tell the golems to take you up to the 3rd floor?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Again, more creaking, more jerking, a little nausea feeling. Time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls.
Yeah.
The wooden floor is completely rotten and has begun to fall away in places.
Nothing of value or
And you
importance.
get the feeling that none of you can step on this floor.
Oh hell. Can I see? I'm assuming there's some kind of spell or whatever.
Or might just fall through.
Yeah, it looks long, long forgotten. It doesn't look like it can hardly support anything, much less a person. Going up.
Nothing can stop me.
I would be able to tell when they stop pulling or whatever.
Yeah, you'd hear it.
If I said, would I say up then? And that would bring them down? So I can get back on?
You can just say whatever you want to say.
Just yell at us, no?
And
Try to
the
get back down.
room we can't step on. Is there anything like else or any like
Nothing of interest that you
nothing
see.
of interest? I want to go on up to the 4th floor then.
Okay. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits, as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor, a wooden chest, old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform.
But no people?
No one.
I'll go to the desk first and kind of look around and see if there's anything identifiable or
I want to
of
go out
interest.
and see who's in the cart. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. You don't have to come to me
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
All
While
right.
they're up in there, I'm gonna go.
Sarah, you are checking out the desk.
Yes. After maybe I heal myself.
Yeah, and
I
then
should probably heal myself
there's
right
a few
before I do
different
it.
things I'll call it Elfish accuracy. You can raise your dex up by 1. And anytime you have advantage, you get to roll. You roll 2 dice and you break roll.
So I'll just do like a little 1 million word.
You look
better to
through
take
the
That's a really
you look
awesome
through the
thing.
desk, and
Elfish accuracy.
it is notes.
I'm sure it's on.
You can actually raise your wisdom or your dex or your intelligence. I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
And it's when you have advantage on an attack roll.
You see some
Feats.
you see some places where someone has appeared to write something, but most of the notes that look like they were written were burned.
Interesting. Are there any drawers or anything?
Any drawers?
Yeah.
You search those, more of the same thing.
Okay.
You do, as you look around, begin to smell a lavender aroma from the chest.
Okay, I'll go check out the chest next.
Okay. You open the chest, and you find a severed head of a human Vistana.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Wow.
alright then.
Is it her father's head?
Rather offensive.
That's for the.
Um,
I'm mad at this box. Reporting it.
I immediately move far away from the chest and look visibly upset
You
and
look fair.
what the hell? but it's one of my people. I don't like that.
It is unnaturally preserved, by the way. Like
Someone carry
Okay.
there are some magic oils that appear to be preserving it.
What is the likelihood we'll find its
Alright.
body somewhere?
I'll suck it up after a minute and take a closer look. Hopefully it's nobody related to me.
You don't look. It doesn't look like anyone that you recognize.
Okay.
Pause on that. Mara, you go to investigate the wagon. So, how are you investigating? How are you proceeding?
If I don't see any movement, then I'm going to. Was there a door?
Yeah, there's a door on the
Sign?
back
I'm
with
gonna
the
knock on
sign.
the
Keep
door.
out.
Yeah.
Sign.
Knock on
Let's
the door.
put that in.
You're gonna knock on the door. You wait a little bit. Don't hear anything. No one
Are there
opens
any
the door.
windows?
If it did.
What?
Are there any windows or openings, bars? Ways to see in?
There are windows, but they're covered up with curtains.
I'm gonna knock
Red
on one of the
drapes.
windows.
What?
Knock on one of the windows.
Okay. Nothing.
Does this thing have a roof or whatever?
It has a roof. Yeah, but not like sunroof.
Does the door have a doorknob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need one.
Do I see any sort of anything to make me wary of opening the door after what just happened to us at the other one?
There's just the sign and the
It
padlock.
doesn't really reflect much.
The padlock.
It is odd.
And it's locked facing.
Yeah.
Something seems off.
But I don't see any like traps or anything.
Yeah.
What if the severed head belonged to whoever had that card?
Speak with it. Do we want to talk to him?
I could try that.
Doesn't have to be dead though, less than 10 days.
I don't know. I mean, check the spell text.
Oh, that
actually.
sounds good.
I
Sounds pretty sucks.
I feel like something there's off somewhere. I don't know.
You started with 15, 13, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10.
So,
Those are the big numbers.
do I see
10,
which
Yeah.
says this too? Do I see like
17 is elf.
signs that
Oh,
someone was here today, like footprints
you're
or
high elf, aren't you?
a direction that they
Yeah.
went.
13.
I'm not
You get the feeling that someone was here. earlier in the
Okay, I'll
day.
fix
Did
it.
they walk?
there.
Like, can I tell if they're here to walk towards the tower or?
You don't see any
Okay.
foot.
It
You
factors
do
in.
see some horse prints
So
going
this is
away.
right, this is right then.
No, that was
So they already
15,
left.
15, 13.
Yeah.
And the horses are here.
Mhm.
Are the horses tied?
So that would have been.
yeah.
Or that would have been 13. Intelligence, because you said high elf. That
So,
was 13.
but I don't. Even though the cart is parked outside and there's no one in the cart and there's no one around the cart, would I then think that the person is probably inside?
It's already affected
What does that say?
Inside.
Inside the tower?
I mean,
Yeah.
on that, you're free to think what you want to think. You've knocked, you tried to get them to come out, you know, there's been no movement from inside.
Well, if you're taking defeat for wisdom, just put it back down.
I'll just say, hello, is there anyone in there?
You wait, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
At this point, Bailey just kind of feels out of his league. He doesn't really know what's going on.
Sarah, are you wanting to do anything else with the head?
I think I'll leave it for now and just look around the rest of the room to see if there's anything else that kind of stands out.
Okay. You don't see anything. You do look at the armor. The armor looks like it is from your inspection, like it could be an animated armor suit.
Probably want to stay away from that for a minute.
Let's put it on.
No, let's not.
Mara, are you wanting to do anything else with the wagon?
Nope.
Okay.
There's no one in there.
Not try to get inside or.
Look, I played the Walking Dead video game. I don't steal things out of cars.
Alright. The rest of you. You're upstairs in the room. You've not discovered anything particularly interesting.
I mean, you know, a severed head is kind of interesting.
We can always just bring this.
Maybe we'll find a body. And it'll dead pull itself back together.
I feel like the head is the more interesting part than the body.
Do we want to doctor the head?
Possibly.
I can.
Okay, we do this.
Especially with what you posted in Discord.
Alright, fine. I'll go cast Speak with Dad on the head.
Okay. You cast it, but nothing happens.
Okay.
That's not a real head.
He's dead.
You realize though that with your casting spell that there is a spell blocking you casting. Blocking your casting.
Okay.
Is that silent?
Oh, are we in a
Do we detect
anti-magic?
silence?
Definitely good to know.
Are we in an anti-magic shell or cone or whatever?
Seems like it.
I mean, not that it really bothers me, but
You might
I
want
like
to
it.
back out of here then.
Yeah, let's go back downstairs then and go see what's in the wagon, I guess.
Okay, you go back downstairs, you make it outside. Do you try to speak with Dead again?
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh, what's that?
he tells you that his name is Yan. He was banished from his clan for stealing. A half-elf bard named Octavio offered him a ride in his carnival wagon, The two traveled together for several days, but their time together was tense. When it was clear that Rictavio
Bless you, time.
When it was clear that Rictavio was looking for a road to Barovia, Yan tried to steal the wagon as well as Rictavio's pet monkey. But Rictavio got the better of him and drove a sword through his skeleton.
Well, yeah. I mean, he shouldn't steal stuff, man.
But then he cut the head off and stuck it in the tower.
And Yan tells you that Rictavio has used the same spell on him before to ask questions about the Vistani and to get information on the Vistani. Yan believes that he wants to cause a lot of harm to the Vistani, and he begs you all to warn his people, but he doesn't know where his body is at all.
I thought I liked Octavio. Wasn't he nice?
I don't know. He didn't like me very much. I don't know what's up with that.
And you guys don't know his story because I never told you guys.
I didn't tell you guys about all the conversations I had with Strahd either, really. But,
See what happened was.
But his also his cat inside the cage tried to attack Sarah.
Yeah, I remember that. I kind of want to see what's inside this.
No, he's nice. He just doesn't like the Vistani.
Alright.
You know, else want to see what's inside the wagon?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
knock on it first.
So, what?
She wanted the knock, but then I was going to pick the lock.
Okay. So, you are trying to knock, you said?
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock.
Okay, oh, you're knocking. Nothing happens, no one responds.
Okay.
Can I check the lock traps?
Yeah, you can check.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
That is a 14. Perception check.
You don't find any traps.
I'm going to attempt to pick.
Okay.
That is a also 14.
Alright. Samari, where are you standing?
I'm dead.
20 feet away.
Where's
Good answer.
Okay, probably like 10 feet away.
where are the rest of you standing?
I'm still on the elevator.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
We can walk outside.
Realistically.
I had come to the wagon already.
Yeah.
Didn't find anything. I saw my friends come out carrying severed head.
And
So to come closer to see what it was,
Hey,
but I
don't
Don't
wasn't.
forget
Don't
talking
worry.
to it.
Yes. Holding and talking to a severed head. Worse, it was talking back.
I would be a little bit
Um,
distance from this.
I but I wouldn't have gone all the way to the wagon. So I probably would have been at least 15, maybe 20 feet away.
Actually, I probably made Peleus carry the head and kind of hold it at like
He goes,
face to face.
she sacrificed it.
Are you close to the wagon?
No.
Say relatively close to the back, yes.
Okay.
So only me at the R, you get to level 7.
Alright, so,
By the way, when he says I'm picking the lock, rather than waiting until he actually whatever, you should probably ask before then where we're standing.
I know, but anyways.
That gives away
So,
that.
Right.
JT, Matt, Ryan, and Sarah make a Constitution saving throw. Matt and Sarah make it with disadvantage.
Out of
Way
curiosity.
to die.
Now, next
Ooh,
time
I'm
you
glad I
want
wasn't
to
there,
pick
buddy.
something, maybe I should just use my hand. My visible hand.
I'm scared.
I get a 14.
14 as well.
Okay.
11.
Would have been a 20.
Wait, no, I have to add my con first. Hang on. Right, forget that number. That's kind of important.
Constitution, you said, right?
Yep.
I'm not gonna get my razor case, Ryan.
13.
They were out of stock.
13.
Bullshit.
Mara?
24 will probably do.
24.
So unhappy.
Okay.
Just
all
your
of
dice
you,
likes me better.
all of you
Yeah.
succeed,
Yeah, you're
I was gonna say 13.
Ow.
but that is.
Half damage.
Because this one rolled a 19, but
Is it more like it?
yeah.
Probably it's less.
I do have an unseen servant next time y'all want to pick or knock on anything.
Can it pick that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Can it pick what?
You can work on that.
Can it pick it?
I think so, yeah.
We got a dex of like 1, right?
Big boogers.
I'm just saying, like when it
Pick your friends.
fiddles with the lock or whatever, it could get shocked instead of us. So.
Well, I checked it for traps.
And you can pick your nose.
Yes.
Pick your friend's
Don't know
nose.
what I'm looking for, apparently.
And you're gonna take 22 fire damage.
Am I conscious?
That
So
all of a sudden,
is that half?
all of us? That's
yeah,
all-
that's half.
already-
Jesus.
All of a sudden,
I was at
the
24.
wagon erupts in this huge explosion, sending out a shockwave. I mean, frankly, pushing you on your back, but
I'm already on my back.
it's loud.
John Wick explosion.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How come when I said I wanted to see if I saw any traps, I didn't even get the opportunity to make a perception check?
I don't know.
Why
don't
did
watch
you try to
CoS.
take as many of
I was
us?
standing out there knocking on the door.
Also, you were looking for traps in
You
the wrong
physically
area.
walked up to it?
You were looking for traps in the wrong area.
They can't pick one.
I mean, frankly, Cornelius was too. But
He looked at the lock. I was looking at the door.
it's
so
a complicated trap. So yeah, that just happened.
Can I perform a medicine check on my sister?
Yeah.
3rd-degree burns.
I apparently don't know what I'm doing.
I'm at 2 hit points and already used my second win.
Hey, someone else to tend to her. I got a 5. Apparently, I don't know how to put band-aids on either.
You know what? I think we just need to hang up the hut for right now and
take a
prevent y'all
rest
from
here.
doing anything more stupid.
Are you down? Like
Yes.
0?
I'm unconscious.
What about
Okay,
15?
I'm going
Is
to
that
run
enough to
over.
stabilize her? What is the DC on that? How do you determine that?
I'm gonna run over to her and I'll use.
There, stable.
Oh, okay.
She's stable, but she's not awake. But we can stick her in a
hut.
guess the hut or something.
Yeah.
I'll pick you up gingerly and carry you wherever we're going.
So who are the 3 that are staying out?
Have you guys maybe conscious yet?
We stabilize you, you're not dying. I
Okay.
can't heal you.
Because when she gets conscious again, she's gonna try to get back in the tower.
We should probably. We would know that actually.
Roll them d20s.
Where's
I'm just warning you.
Let's
I'm gonna
see.
grapple her
Where's
while she's
my
unconscious.
manacles?
I'm just playing my flaw. That's what I do.
Where's my manacles? Will they fit on her
I
feet?
just got exploded. Let's go up there again.
Especially since she
Wait,
figured
the
out.
horses didn't die, did they?
No.
The horses disappeared.
Ooh.
They got blown
Hell.
out.
They
So it was
it
traps.
turns out
Trap
were
horses.
magic horses.
From
Is
where you
anything
see
left
earlier?
after the explosion?
The
Like not even like burning wood or anything?
I mean, you see a little bit of burning wood, but
Anything
you don't see
inside?
anything. You don't see anything from inside. No, it was destroyed.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast my hut.
It is still pretty early though.
Okay, well, never mind.
I'm dreaming about going back into the
You
tower.
also,
I'm unconscious.
at this time, begin to hear some scurrying coming up the path.
Someone heal the cleric, please.
Sure, you don't want to go in the hut?
I lay on hands for.
The hut, you said it's 8 hours. By the time it's
Technically,
Okay,
it's
20.
most of us safe from.
Do I?
You hear
Right.
some.
But-
I use my lay on hands for 20.
3 people gotta run
Thank
like
you.
hell.
You know. Actually, I can owe you for that.
Oh, yeah.
Cure wounds for
We're
8
just
as well.
exchanging back and forth. Okay, cure wings for.
For 8 as well.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
She's hurt really bad too.
Oh,
that's my hit points.
Cure wounds
I'm
for
at 2.
cure wounds for her.
Alright, I'm back to.
so take that 8. You gotta give her that 8.
Alright.
So we should
Yeah,
probably go
pretty
hide out in the
good, but
woods.
my
here.
Not
hair's
a
still
healer,
kinda
sorry.
singed, but I don't care.
You wanna go hide out in the woods?
I get a mark
Thought
on
you were going to
my
ask
side,
catch him. I was like, what you doing right now?
Okay, here we go. Use both hands now.
Scaring, Josh. Where's that coming from?
Coming from up the path that you all followed getting here.
The way you came.
It sounds like animals, and the more you wait and listen,
I'm gonna hide.
you
Let's go hide in the
turn
woods.
and you see. You see 16 wolves charging towards you.
Ryan's favorite thing in the world.
Alright,
Where's my cart?
that's probably where we Hit you.
Probably.
I recommend focus fire. We need to eliminate sources of
I
damage.
will parked it.
I will
Very
say
quickly.
this,
Like,
they will be at your location in 60 seconds.
Do we have any potions?
What's the actual distance?
Oh, I have no idea.
The distance.
I think we had 3, but I don't know if we used them.
Oh, let me.
Honestly.
I don't think we have.
How many wolves?
16.
Damn. Are they all together in a pack?
Yes.
Well, that's kind of how they run.
I'm asking for a reason.
I was gonna say AOE's be damned right now. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. And I got one that can knock them back, so.
I'm going to
Shatter
hide
Dragon.
and get out the bottle of Alchemist Fire.
Thunder Wave and
Okay.
Shatter, yeah.
I'm gonna go be really stupid and be a tank. But preferably, I'm gonna chug a potion first.
I
I'm thinking
feel
this is
like
about to be
we
a fun
had 3 potions, and for some reason I can't find them on my list. We may have
Hey,
used
cast it.
one, but I was
Remember
gonna
me?
take
They
one.
are
And I'll jump
400.
backwards.
Charles, they're 400 feet away.
They're 400 feet away.
No, sorry, 800 feet away. They're using their action to dash.
How many wood does Mara left?
I'm at 10 now.
So each action will only
I
take
need
them
to be
roughly
sure
80
one.
feet. So that was like 10 turns to hit the
I thought we had 2 healing.
Yeah, a
potions
minute.
left, like I think we
Guys,
still have one.
it would take them 10 turns to get to us. So
A
Okay,
minute.
I
So
just-
you have 60 seconds to prepare.
I just took one of them.
Well, I got an AoE ready. I could do Thunder Wave.
What is the?
Crank it up to level 3.
What do they do? They could just run past if we hide.
Do you think
Um,
wolves are
are
gonna
we visible?
not
Is
track
it
us
that
down
range?
then?
2d4?
I would assume that
Choose a creature like.
Or
This
something.
one, and then I'll just
Right.
count them.
Yeah, I mean, wolves can
Send
smell
those,
you. They
yeah.
can see you easily.
Yeah.
You're not hiding.
We're gonna
you know,
have to
out in
find
the
them,
open
so-
like this.
Okay, so I
Y'all
guess
might be able to hide if I
We're
cause a
gonna go inside
distraction.
I
the
guess
tower.
this would be a perception thing.
We could all go inside the tower.
Is their presence triggered directly by us, or do they happen to just be
Could actually
charging
run
this
tower.
way?
I say.
You did make a loud noise with the lightning.
Okay.
And the fire.
Delaware, can you
Fire.
spare one cure wounds on me?
One of those
Yeah.
would have been enough to
Will you help me get
trigger
Fernando and then
Did you
in a
say
tower?
cure wounds on me too?
Along with
Should
the,
be 1 feet
people,
plus.
whatever.
Let's
roll it.
stay alive first.
Side note:
So she
should we
did.
all run in the tower and trigger it again?
Go ahead and connect Fantasy Grounds. We're gonna need that.
Yeah, it's 9.
Can we use the tower's defenses to our advantage?
9.
Wouldn't see why not.
Okay.
Why
and
can't we
back
just
it-
close the doors? It's not like the wolves are
25.
gonna be able to open it.
Yeah. Is that something we can do?
That's something you can do. Yeah, you can certainly try. For the sake,
Fight or flight, guys.
We can't outrun him.
We can go back into
But
the
we can
tower.
go into
before
the
they
tower
get
and
to
shut
us,
the
right?
you
door.
certainly cannot outrun the wolves.
They just they'll still be there, so I guess we just pick them off.
Well, no, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
I'll
if we
say so.
trigger the tower's
Because
defenses
they're all
again, that's all I was thinking.
It'll blow up on us.
That is true. Yeah.
If we trigger it again, I almost died the first time. If we trigger it again, I will be out.
Go dance. Somebody dance.
that won't trigger it though. He's saying trigger it.
We don't want to trigger it. We just want to go inside and shut the door.
I could
Wolves won't be
survive
able to
it,
dance.
but I don't want to.
Alright, so I guess we fight now. Alright.
I mean,
I
we
was
can
just-
bottleneck them.
I was just thinking.
If that's what we wanted, but whoever's up front's gonna take a beating.
I'm gonna stay in my cart
How big is the doorway
and
feet
kind
wise?
of. I guess.
Basically, one person can stand there.
Wait, why don't we just close the door and then start
That's-
shooting at them, and then through the arrow slits, and we kill all of them, and then we just walk out and out without ever getting hit?
Well, he's talking.
How
He's
many
talking about
people-
bottlenecking.
How many people with bows do we have?
Enough, because we could just stay in there
Me, gun.
indefinitely.
I have a crossbow, but
Unless I can
We
take
have
out
extra crossbows.
I have a bow. She has a bow. Other people have bows. We could just hang out there and pick off the wolves without
If
ever
we
getting
bottleneck,
hit. So-
3 can hit you at
I
a time, basically.
If they're just regular
I'm the
wolves,
best person to
they
follow.
heard a loud
Yeah, that's what I'm
sound.
saying.
Yeah,
They
back
ran
in the
up to
field,
see what it was.
Yeah.
They may not even attack us. I do think we should probably go inside. I'm
16
cool.
wolves together though. That's suspicious.
Let's go inside and shut the door, and we'll decide after that.
Yeah, I say we, especially the
Yeah.
kids in Arena, get them inside.
Tactical
Unless
retreat.
Arena can fight.
I mean,
she can
was
help
it safe
fight.
inside though? Was the ceiling
30
gonna fall on
It
us?
wasn't unsafe inside.
Alright, well we're going in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're going in,
So you
everyone.
wait. They
Um,
spend Yeah.
I bring the meal inside too.
Oh,
I'm waiting for them all to get in, and I'm shutting the door.
Okay.
wait,
I'm tagging along with you because I got an AOE ready to use if I need it.
I would like to cast, once we get in, I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace. That
Good
should
idea.
eliminate our scent, shouldn't it?
You would have.
But if they've seen us already,
They've seen you. Like, you can see them,
if they hadn't seen us,
and generally for a wolf,
They
if
wouldn't
you
be able
can
to-
see it, it's already seen you.
Okay.
They wouldn't be able to track us, but
Oh.
we didn't.
But if
go
if
anywhere.
they can see that you went inside that door, they're just gonna know you went
Okay.
inside.
Well,
Alright.
oh, I can spike growth right outside the door.
Good.
Do it.
I want to
There you
cast spike growth.
then I shut the door.
So
Right
that
up.
so like doorway,
Mhm.
spike growth. So if that's only 5 feet, you have to pass through that to get to the door.
Okay. Everyone. All right. So just so I understand, you're casting spike growth right outside the door. Peleus, you're standing in the door, kind of blocking the way.
Well, he's not
The rest
standing in
of
the door
you-
yet.
Well, I
We
shut
have-
the door.
We have the door
Right,
shut
but the
currently.
rest of you are planning on doing like range stuff.
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah.
The arrow slits send all to whatever we're upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think on the fourth
So
floor,
we
yeah.
have to go all the way up.
You'd have to go up to be able to range it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going.
do that.
All right.
I
Go
will
on.
hand the bottle of alchemist fire to Peleus.
You get ready. You have the alchemist fire, Peleus.
And spike growth.
All of a sudden, you see the biggest wolf with them turn into this hairy, upright, bipedal thing.
Werewolf. I
Yelling,
load the silver
"Come
bullets
out
in
and fight us!"
my. I load the silver bullets in my
I'm
gun.
feeling like no.
And now's a great time to pause.
Cast Tasha
and-
City's laughter on him.
Damn it! I'm gonna miss the werewolf. I'm gonna
That was a
miss the
great
werewolf
matchup.
fight. Son of a bitch.
This
I'm not ready to leave
Stupid
this place yet.
cruise.
a werewolf
Right?
fight. As you figured out with him changing form, he's a werewolf.
Why am I out on that Friday?
Now's a great time to stop because this fight can easily take an hour.
Yeah.
Still gonna cast laughter on him.
Alright. You gonna stop the stream then?
Yeah, because I needed to finish my conversation with Jan.
Been waiting for this moment for so much.
Who's a good note taker?
Huh?
Who's a good note taker?
Is he the only werewolf, or
between me
all
and her.
16 of them werewolves?
These are the biggest.
The biggest one.
Okay, so he's the only one.
I just like to mention that with spike growth, I will be timing
You
the DPS
could
strikes.
assume that.
That's how